my gosh, ladies and gentlemen, again I say the beautiful worst generation is Jen. Oh man, it is such an honor to have you back here. Because you was on here before, but we finally get to have a one-on-one talk. Nobody is interrupting. Nobody can save you for what we have prepared for you. Do you understand?
Oh Lord.
She is channeling. She is channeling her inner 2020 right now with the mask.
Oh yeah,
but it's okay.
I heard about it
because it works. She don't want anybody to know that there might be a slithering of a chance that she could look less than perfect when she's not in her best conditions. I don't think it's possible. I think it's a lie. And quite frankly, I think it's bullshit. But you know what? It's okay.
Look here. We appreciate you at the end of the day. Thank you for taking your time out of your schedule to come by and join the realest podcast that is on the TikTok. Again, I say thank you, love. We appreciate you super much. Super much.
Anytime for y'all.
I just hope you remember that there's a difference between being put on the hot seat for an anime song and being put on the hot seat about anime content.
I am ready. Okay, the JoJo fans already came after me once. I feel like I can handle anything at this point. So.
Ooh, wait, hold on, wait. We gotta get this. What did you say to pissed off JoJo fans?
So funny story, right? DreamCon last year, Mobcast had me on.
Shout out to David in the chat, by the way, but go ahead.
They interviewed me at DreamCon, and they asked me a question concerning JoJo's, and I could only answer because I only watched part 5. I didn't watch any other part. So they were like, how do you only watch part 5? No one let me rest since then.
Wait, so they mad at you because you only watched part 5 and then watched all the others? You just went straight to Stardust? You went straight to Stardust Crusader. You didn't bother to watch Grandpa, you great grandpa, not even a great grandpa. At least tell me you went to at least Geo, aka remix of Son Dio. Oh no, you don't know what I'm talking about.
Now,
Golden Wind. Have you seen Golden Wind, my child?
He's talking about he went straight to part 5 of JoJo Bizarre Adventures. Now, respectfully, let me ask: is there a reason you skipped the first 4?
So, I tried to watch part 1, but I couldn't stand Dio, so I dropped it. Then one day, I was on FaceTime with.
What?
And we got a reaction.
What? Hold on.
I didn't like him. I don't like him.
Somebody just hit your soul. That was me for a second.
I'm sorry. I don't like Dio. I can't stand him.
Well, tell me what I can understand by him being a villain. That I understand because is it because of the shit that he done, especially with the mother and the baby? I understand that. I understand if you don't like him, but
he was beyond redemption for me. He was like, you're such a hater.
My sister, if you were to watch it from the beginning, you know why Dio has that aspiration to do that in the first place.
Wow.
You can't just go on down to the Stardust Crusade and all him be a vampire. Can you at least see how he went to the family and took over the family? Can we talk how he manipulated him and his father? Can we talk about how he stole a kiss from his girl? Can we talk about how his deadbeat father did so much dirt stuff that he was happy that he went in the grave?
What?
I'm just saying. Before he even know how he became that way, the man put on the mask and went crazy. He was like Jim Carrey, but worse.
That's a reference.
I couldn't. I dropped it. So I was like,
what's even more crazy is this man had his head fell off and Dio took his body. Like that was some hardcore shit. That's some hardcore shit. Like,
I have
you can't name a villain
who's
who's that great and petty. Like, well, I'm talking about hate. There's difference between someone you don't like and someone you hate. Dio hates the Joestars. I mean, so much hate that he literally made sure stay with them from generations to generations. Even when Dio gone, people are still living in Dio's name. You can't even make that up. Have you seen Golden win?
I have.
So you understand the criteria of the game, right?
For the most part, yes.
Okay. So did you see Jolene? I call her Joni. Everybody call her some. What's her name? Well, I forgot her name. It starts with a J, but I call her Jolene. You haven't seen that? You should see that. I challenge you to watch that. And I'm not going to challenge you to go back to watch 1 through 5. I just challenge you to just make. If you're going to go 2-5 and stop, at least finish. You got to finish the race.
By the way, Jasiri in the house.
What's up, Jasiri, my brother? How you doing? My boy, what it do, my boy? What it do?
But you know what, sir? What's going on with you? We know what's going on with her. She's got the mask on. She ain't feeling the great physically, mentally. It's okay. It's okay. She makes JoJo people upset. We'll see if she makes One Piece people upset a little later. But you know, for now,
get to it.
We can see that. But how have you been, sir?
I've been great. I just been relaxing and chilling. Just enjoying being very blessed with my life day by day. And no much was really going on. Just being very happy.
Birthday a couple of days ago.
Yep. You know, it was great. I ain't done nothing. I ain't do shit.
Birthday, anyways.
I really did not do anything. I mean, I had plans to do something, but I had to cancel it because of situations. But things happen in life. It just
it's okay, Jasiri. We miss you too, bro.
There's only so much I can do, and you know, life plays its course. It's like when Mufasa says the circle of life bullshit, but it's real life.
It's okay. In theory, we will see each other at GR. I've already dropped my deposit, so I'm in.
Thank you. I know you already said happy birthday. You gotta say it to me again, but thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. I appreciate you. Salute. But no, I ain't really done much. I was just, like I said, just chilling. Just had a nice ass catch 'em, and I was procrastinating to play Power Worlds today when I bought it. So I was like, am I gonna play this? I was like, am I really gonna play this game today? Nah, I need somebody to play with me. I can't run here by myself. This game's different. But I've been great. I've been chilling. What about you?
Yeah, that's good. Well, like I said, I've been chilling. I am official for Geek Retreat, so that's good. Don't have to worry about that. So I'm in there in a couple of months. So Jasiri, obviously, and you know we got that skit we got to do, Jasiri. You know, already trying to get things planned for MomoCon as well. But I think the biggest news that happened to me personally this week is that the past couple of days, I have been playing Disney Speedstorm on, wait for it, my computer.
Did you play on your? Did you play on the TV, or you got a monitor yet?
I mean, what do I need a monitor for? I just plug that thing directly into my TV.
Yeah, that's what I know. But it was just like, you know, this us. I know we had that talk about the monitor and stuff. I was just like,
yeah, but you know, not all TVs can do that. But but mine's a Samsung, and it's like, oh yeah, I can just plug that thing in, and boom, it's a monitor.
Right.
So you know, there was no load times. I had to adjust to it.
So like exactly, yeah. Welcome. Shake my hand. Shake my hand. Guess what? Hey, you know what's crazy? You know that Xbox right there that you got? You're gonna slowly forget it's there.
We'll see. I mean, because navigating the internet is still a little bit easier with my controller versus like, you know, because I still like to chill in my bed and stuff. And so I'm adjusting to how I do that with my keyboard and mouse, like how I like to just.
That is so. If you have a Bluetooth keyboard and mouse,
I do. You don't think I get a Bluetooth?
You're good. Like what you mean? You're good. I'm telling you, this PC finna change everything for his life. He's gonna be like, damn, I ain't touched this Xbox in a minute. I
That's
really
why I
want
said,
to.
now I can get Power World, and there's games that I have not been able to play that I'm going to be able to play now. So yeah, that's a thing. That's what's going on in my world. But you know what? At least that's some stuff. We got some good stuff. We got some bad stuff. We got some indifferent stuff. But this week saw a little bit of bad news for people that like to use this platform. I can tell you that. And for anybody that's listening later on, we're talking about the platform known as TikTok.
Okay.
Because as it was announced, just in the past like 24 hours or so, the Universal Music Group and TikTok could not reach a deal.
Oh
And Universal
yeah.
Music Group is in the process of pulling all of their music.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw that news. Ooh wee, it's gonna be a bad day for TikTok.
I've already gotten a notification that one of my old videos has gotten muted because it used a song from a Universal Music artist. So yeah, it's about to snowball. And for anybody that's in the chat that might not know much about this, for anybody listening to this later, that means there's going to be a lot of artists. I don't know if y'all understand what Universal Music Group has at their arsenal of artists that you're not going to be able to use anymore. So you know what? Let me just start naming off some artists that are about to be a no-no unless they can reach some kind of agreement on TikTok right now. Let's see. Adele, what? Justin Bieber, Bad Bunny, what? Frank, what? Billie Eilish, what? Ariana Grande, what? Alicia Keys, what? Kendrick Lamar, what? Post Malone, what? Taylor Swift, what? The Weeknd, what? And plenty others. I will be here all day. UMG is going to start World War III on a digital scale.
Okay. Well, we welcome war. I want to go to war. I want a lightsaber. Y'all know that meme. Stop playing. Stop playing with me. Y'all know that meme. I ain't the only one who like that.
By the way, because we know what some of the top trends are right now, that also includes Nicki Minaj. So, you know.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We ain't going to talk about what's been going on with that. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
No.
Oh, I love it. I love cat fights.
By the way, I guess I should take this time to ask Nicki Minaj fans, are y'all okay? Like,
okay, but what?
Like y'all been getting through this, right? You know, because if you've been on Twitter, man, Nicki Minaj fans have just been in a frenzy.
Oh yeah, all because Nicki Minaj just threw a jab?
No, it's because Nicki Minaj did not throw a very good jab. Even Nicki Minaj fans was like, "That was the song."
Yeah.
Listen, see, I say, people fail to realize. I blame again. This is like the same thing with all the other discs. Because if y'all are a huge disc fan, I am a huge disc fan. If y'all know me, I do this. All right, when it comes to this, I'm gonna break this down to y'all. Because we know that I feel like when it comes to this, people just expect Nicki just to murder somebody immediately right off the back, off the track and stuff like that. But forget about when it comes back to the other diss track that we had. And I'm going to bring this up. We have the Drake and Meek Mill beef. And Drake dropped 2 versus 1. And I blame that. Because now you have that nowadays, that people will have a slow momentum to be able to even feel like they don't have to really just go all out like that. Because when Meek Mill tried to do everything else and didn't really coordinate it how he wanted properly, Drake dropped what? Back to back, right after that. And then when he dropped after that, everything else went crazy. I don't even have to go off of that. That was I can go to the Eminem and MGK thing. Everybody know Eminem with mad destruction crazy, but you have those MGK trolls of the internet. And I feel like this, even if you are a Barbie fan, even you know.
Uh-oh.
My phone's about to die. I got put on charger. But even if you know, 100%, even if you know Nicki Minaj's fans are not 100%, it's like a fucking hallelujah train, because there's a lot of moments that Nicki was doing that shit. So me listening, that's like you going after Beyonce fans. Don't do that. Shut up. Like that's literally how that is.
I mean, you can if you want to. Like, even right now, like, that was really all I was going to say about it, because I feel like they might try to shut my TikTok down if I keep going.
But here's the thing, and I'll say this again. She only threw a jab, and literally, I believe that she has another song that she says way more different than what it actually is. Because y'all gotta be honest.
I know Nicki Minaj.
Nicki want to say all that shit. She would have said all that shit she wanted to on that. But I agree that this song was trash. It was trash. I agree with that. I am not, and I'm gonna say this again. I'm not saying it on anything, because here's the difference between one. One said a line about her, went crazy. One said a lot of things with the Twitter and went crazy. But people just like, why Nicki Minaj is on this on Megan, but when Megan and stuff like, nah.
We are real unhappy because this beef is so random. No, that's not the random beef.
No, see,
that's not the random beef.
It was never random. That shit was never random.
The random, before we get into the anime, the random beef that happened this week was that Eminem just got bored and just decided to diss Benzino.
That was random. That was built up for a long time.
But they already be like, bitch, you buried that 20 years ago. Like, for him to be doing it, Eminem's just bored now. Like, and look, and I am a huge Eminem fan, but lately, man, it's just, it's getting a little sad. Like, I think he just doesn't know what to do anymore. Mm. And now Benzino has since released 2 songs in response. Which now I'm like, okay.
I ain't even listened to this.
Congratulations. We now have 50-year-olds beefing with each other. Can y'all all sit down somewhere?
Nah. I'm here for it.
Y'all got 50-years beefing. Y'all don't see
just like Megan and Nicki beef. But before we go back on it, I'm gonna say this: Megan is not going to respond back. Why? Because she got way other shit to worry about.
Got more important stuff to worry about.
Way more important shit to worry about. She just already had a situation out with Tori and them. What makes you think she's finna respond back to this? And I believe, if you ask me, I believe this is part of, if you know the music business and you watch the music business and us family behind the doors, we talk about this a lot, especially when we know of a business proposal when you see it. I feel like that was one of the business proposal shit that she said. But I'm going to say this again. Don't look at Megan, make it seem like she went all that fucking crazy. We just had like lines that we expected her to say, but she didn't really. She just went hard on like the second and third bar, which I agree with. That shit was not, that was nice. That was nice. I ain't gonna lie, his was nice.
It was Eminem who started it, or Benzino. I thought it was Benzino. Look, whether you love or hate Eminem, Eminem starts the majority of the beefs that he's in because he's just like, he's a shit starter, and it's okay.
He wants you to try. He basically say, try me, nigga, do it. Please do it.
Especially back when he first hit the scene, he was just throwing it at anybody and just seeing who would stick to come back. But that's what happens sometimes, and I'm just saying, some people, I saw you retweeting a whole lot of stuff.
Hey, I was just there for the kikis. I was
you
chilling.
Just there for the kikis.
I was.
Is that what that is?
I don't like how it ended up, but I don't know. It was a trail. It was a trail.
Where did that go from?
To Cardi, to Lotto, and now it's Megan, and I'm like, it's all right.
Nah, that shit was funny. That shit was random and funny. Say that bitch on the floor just to get up. That line was funny. I love Ice Spice. I love Ice Spice.
I'm just here for the memes. Of course, the memes were
she ain't rated. But Ice Spice ain't rated for Lotto. That's his facts. She's nah. Lotto different. Don't do it.
It had me laughing because somebody was like, "Now watch Nicki gonna get Ice Spice to come."
She is signed under her.
Hey,
Ice Spice is signed under Nicki.
I'm watching. I'm just looking.
she said, I'm doing this
at this point.
Say that bitch on the floor didn't get up.
But for everybody that is here, if you would like to see a replay of this when it goes up, because you guys know y'all love y'all some generation, you should go follow at The Podcast Is Real on all social media platforms. We're actually trying to get this one above to 1,000 followers. As soon as it does, not only can we go live over there, but I will also be doing another giveaway like we did a little bit ago, a few weeks back. So if you like stuff, and who doesn't like stuff, you should help us get to 1,000 followers. Now, definitely had to get that out the way, because this woman I just thought she was just going to come in here and wear a mask, and we weren't going to be able to talk about her smile. That ain't
Not Brooks laugh, please.
That is not how it works around here. Look at that. Tony choppered up.
I got the hat. I got my earrings. We ready. You ready?
And he's also got the shorts, which is from where?
The shorts is from the Golden brand. Y'all should check them out because their shorties are amazing. They also have shorts for the fellas. Okay, they got Full Metal Alchemist. They have Dragon Ball. They have a whole bunch of other different animes. They are amazing, and I love them down. Absolutely love it.
See, we give people an opportunity to promote on here. Well, like I said, because that's what we do here. But more importantly, that's what we do. She thinks Chopper is best boy, guys. You see that she's wearing Chopper here. She's wearing Chopper there. But it's okay.
Chopper can do no wrong in my eyes.
The Golden brand posted this photo multiple times to convince me to buy this John for my friends. See, look. He's helping them push merchandise, nephew. You hear this?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all know anime brands that need affiliates. I can promote.
Although they do have some where they just kind of do close-ups on the outfits and they don't even have her face in it. And it's like, I get what they're trying to do. And we know, hey, let's zoom in on this body wearing this clothes. And we get all of that. But with Jenna, the face is part of the merchandise. You can't crop that out.
All right.
Gotta do what we gotta do.
But yes, the Golden brand. If anybody wants outfits like that or any other things, you guys should definitely check that out. She also kind of swirls with, what is it, Bunny Gang?
Yes, I do. So I'm not an official streamer yet because I have been convinced by a few people. So I'll get there eventually. But I do hang with Bunny Gang. I'm a Bunny Gang affiliate. Shout out to them. Love those girlies down. Support every single one of them. Y'all go follow the Bunny Gang. They're amazing. I love them.
Bunny Gang is a group of very aesthetically pleasing women who do a lot of promoting for things. And them sticking together definitely helps with their brand deals. So you're a lot further in the game than I am because I have 0 brand deals.
They also have a lot of gamers, streamers. Those are the gamer girlies. I love them. I would love to be like that one day, but I cannot. So as of now, I'm just an affiliate who supports everybody.
What we counting over there, sir?
I was what's the name of it again?
The Bunny Gang.
No, like what was the parentheses? You said very some what were they? You said very political. What were the 4?
Various aesthetically pleasing women.
Something like that. Very aesthetically pleasing.
But yes.
That's what they have.
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous. Proper. They're being very proper. I could have said hotties.
Okay.
But you know.
So, okay. I'm over here. I ain't gonna lie. My brain was trying to calculate the parentheses of these damn names. I was like, Fibble?
No, they're not names. That's another nice way to say fine ass women.
Okay, because I was trying to, I was like, wait, that's what they call it. How you say it? Like I was over here trying to figure out how you say that. I said, you got to say the W. How? That's why I was over here confused.
Oh, sorry. It's okay. It's okay.
Sorry. Salute to y'all. No disrespect to y'all. I'm sorry. I was just trying to figure out how to properly say it. I didn't want to disrespect it. Oh my God.
Do this cosplay thing too. So what do we have here?
Oh, she got the My Hero Academia. Wow.
One of my absolute favorite cosplays to do. Mina Ashido. She is probably by far my best work and my favorite cosplay. It takes a lot of time, but she is so worth it every time. Every time.
That makeup looked like it took 2 hours.
It actually did. That day I brought it.
I'm too good. Stop feeding my ego. I'm too good at this. I'm telling you.
That particular picture, that was my first con that I brought her to. And I was super excited because I never brought her outside, and it was my first time bringing her outside. And so I was like, oh, maybe it'll get a lot of love, maybe it won't. It's okay. No, she got so much love. I even got to see the voice of Nina Ashido. Shout out to Caitlin Glass. Love her. And she absolutely loved it. She actually found me and was like, hey, can I take a picture? And I was like, please, because I want a picture with you. But I was super proud. Super proud.
Hey, I know that feeling. Hey, I know that feeling. You know that feeling too. I know that feeling because that happened to us when we was at MoonCon. I know that feeling. Oh yeah, that's good. I know. And it's something different when the person that you're one of the freaking people that you like voice actor you meet and they just like, let me take a picture with you. That's you don't get that. You don't get those every day.
And she also had a video of her in this cosplay from that con, mostly just walking to the car. But, but no, it's a good video.
I was supposed to do content that day, and ironically, I went up to Caitlin Glass and asked her if she would do a TikTok with me. And she was like, yeah, sure, just come visit me when her table wasn't, full. So I was like, bet. I went back and she had to like leave because she wasn't feeling good. So I was like, oh, I missed my content. So I had to like BS my way into doing some Mina content. It worked out.
You'll get another opportunity.
Emotional damage.
I was like, it's okay, I get it. It's like mental health. Mental health.
Oh man, that would have been beautiful.
I know how it feels because I was at this one con. I believe it may have been Anime Week in Atlanta, and I remember asking this person that I'm friends with who cosplays, hey, are we gonna do some content? And it was like, yeah. And then she didn't come to the building because she said she had to leave, and I wasn't able to get said content with this person. I don't know. I kind of forget her name at the moment. Like I don't know who that was.
Oh, damn! Damn! He did not stop.
I'm sorry.
Wow!
I'm not even gonna hold you. AWA has so much going on that weekend, and I fully apologize because I know I was supposed to get content with you, and I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Thank you so much for the GG.
Before we move forward, I didn't want to do this, but you got to get the button. Damn. You know what was so bad about this? What I felt when he was going and when he looked up. But from my perspective, you're on my left. You're looking directly at her with the head. Boy! Oh, wow!
Damn.
Oh, my gosh.
Now the bills are getting paid, so we got another button that looks like we're going to have to press. Thank you so much for the roses.
That's crazy.
Sin City was a savior.
Yeah. Oh.
I can feel the wrist to the mask. It's okay. We know the lip touching the bottom part of the mask. We know. Yes,
we know it's making a good crease right there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, y'all missed the lip
all over the back of it. Oh yeah.
But I will make it up to you. I will.
I'm gonna hold you to that. It's okay.
Here we go. See, look, here we go. All right. Anyways, back to Nami Swan. Nami Swan. Okay. Yes. Ooh la la, bitch. Back up on me. Okay. I'm too crispy. I'm too clean. You don't fuck me on me. Like, hold on. All right. Hold on. See, fellas, don't try. Don't try. You're gonna get shot Don't do it. You're
In
gonna
fact,
make
she's
it
gonna do
shut.
that exact laugh. You don't want to see her do that exact laugh in your face.
Oh my God.
Ooh, ooh, hey, ain't nothing wrong with a girl telling you know who you want, and then she laughs. Ooh, ooh.
They're gonna walk up to us like, "Hey, can I ask you a question real quick? Do you like to eat?"
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Oh, you like to eat? Me too.
That's crazy. Oh my God! But you look great though, Nami Swan.
Thank you. Thank you. That was one of my updated Namis. Fun fact, one of my friends actually got that cosplay for me as a gift. And I was like, I was super excited to do it. But she came out great. I didn't think she would turn out as good as I wanted her to be. But I was satisfied with how she came out. So
All right, you are one of the people that I haven't given a cosplay gift to yet.
Yeah.
You know, I've passed those things out like candy.
it's okay. It's okay. You don't have to.
You really are we really doing this live? We doing this live? We doing this
No,
live?
we're not doing
Doing
this live. We're moving on.
Okay. Oh
Love
man,
Ace.
Fellas, calm down.
that's the
Ace
beach. That's
was
that beach Ace.
definitely like, I probably felt the coolest in this cosplay. Like, I don't know what it was, but I felt like I could, I don't know. Bring it on. Bring it on. Let me fight. Let me fight. I could do it. Ace had me
Damn.
feeling like, who
Don't
goes
don't do it.
Who
We're not
goes
gonna do that. Look here, we rock with Ace, but we can't really give him all that, okay? We rock with
I
Ace, but we
know.
can't give him all that.
Listen. I
I
know what I
respect Ace. Everybody, look, again, I say, look at my fucking wall, okay? Look at my fucking wall. Look at my fucking wall. Yep. I do this.
In 2024, though, let's stop the donut jokes. Like, they're old.
It's not even it ain't even about the donut jokes. I'm so far in the future of this. I'm so deep into One Piece because I told you, remember the time I went back and I rewatched One Piece and I learned so many other things, bro. Wasted so much. Oh man, Ace was such a waste potential. I said it once, I said it too.
You'll get some time to talk about it. You're definitely going to get some opportunity to talk about it. We're also going to test some One Piece knowledge tonight too, because she says that's one of her favorite favorites. So
I know, of course, because we see a lot of more One Piece than anything. It's all good. I'm just expecting on the Nico Robin next. I'm waiting on it.
Oh Lord.
I'm waiting on it. I'm waiting on it.
You heard it.
I ain't telling you the word. I'm just saying it's already. He got it. It's about to be pulled up. That's what I'm saying. By
the way, because I always give all my guests opportunities for things that actually helps me out in the future, she, as always, sent me her list of animes that she likes. And the one that she was really pushing was Case Study of Vanitas.
Okay. Nice show.
I had actually never seen that anime. So I said, you know what? For her sake, it was on Hulu. So I said, let me sit down and watch it. I'm not done with it yet, but I'm about halfway through.
It's okay. You started it. I'm pushing the agenda. I love it.
Da-dee-da-dee-doo. I'm sorry. I was thinking of my fault. I was thinking of something else.
Nah, that's Kaguya-sama Love as well. By the way, I did a character from that anime for day number 1 of the 29 days of cosplay. So you guys should definitely go check that out. And we're going to see if I actually make all 29 days, because last year I think I got to about day 11 and then that was just the end of that.
I felt so bad.
So question about this rule. Is it because you got to have 29 cosplays or just 29 videos of you cosplaying?
But it's just 29 days of cosplay. I don't think they care because not everybody, a lot of people don't have 29 cosplays. As long as you post yourself in a cosplay every day, I think it's fine.
Okay, I just want to make sure because I don't know. The rule was you got to have 29 cosplays. And I was like, wait a minute. It's only, this month is 28. That don't work.
No, leap year. 29 this month.
29.
Yes, leap year, sir.
It is.
It's a leap year this year.
Leap year is here. Look at that. Thought I'll never see you again.
I would hope you remember that because I think the 29th falls on a Thursday and we're going to be here.
Yeah.
On the leap year edition of the podcast is real.
Mm-hmm.
No, but that Ace right there, there was no way I wasn't going to bring that up here. And I apologize in advance if we cause a bunch of people to flood your DMs tonight. I know you were trying to avoid that with the mask.
That's crazy.
No, it's okay
It
to
is
be like
crazy.
Michael.
Crazy
No.
how many DMs you probably get.
Look here. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. Just leave him alone. Leave him alone. Look here. Leave him alone. Look here. She grown. She know what she got. Look here. She know how to shut these boys down. It's all good. At the end of the days, I just promise me, just don't, you feel me? Just fall for cringiness lines, and I mean very cringy, because I feel like you fall for like light jokes, but you got that New Yorker in you as well. So it'd be like, all right, cool. So she a tough cookie, but there's a sweet side. I see you too. So it's like, all right. So just don't fall into cringiness. Just don't do it.
Man, cringy.
Don't fall into one of them. Can I peek at
in
you?
this community?
Like, nigga, bye. Like, you just come at me with a Pikachu joke? Bye.
Pikachu? Let me peek at you.
Literally, bro. Nah, bro. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that out here. I just want to burn one with Ace in the hole. You crazy. Bye. That's how they do. That's what they do. I'm sorry. I gotta be the person. I gotta be the person. Somebody gotta be the person. If I don't throw it out there, they're gonna start doing it all night. We're gonna just get that out of the way.
I'm dead.
You know it's coming. You know it is. When we talk about One Piece, that's the one thing they go to. That's their go-to line. Every time.
Of course.
And speaking of One Piece discussion, so we just having discussion. Don't even matter where we start at.
I know we got stuff later. Just I want to start in general right now, and then we'll condense. You know,
right.
We're not at the top of the hour yet. You know, that's when it gets real. Look at her. She's like, I'm nervous. I'm nervous.
I am.
Look, this is literally like when they give you that thing where it's just like, you know what? There's no pressure. You answer however you want. You're just having fun. You're not on the hot seat yet. We just want to talk about like what got you into One Piece.
That's a good ass question.
Oh,
that's a good ass question.
Funny story. What got me into One Piece? Shout out to Mobcast, because it's their fault that I'm a One Piece fan to this day.
Okay.
When I first heard of One Piece, I was still in the very beginning of my whole discovering new animes and stuff. And I heard a lot about One Piece. It was a big name at the time. I knew it was like one of the big three. But I was also one of those people that's like, oh, One Piece is too long. They have too many episodes. Yada, yada, yada. I was not here for it. So cool. I started watching it, right? I felt like the beginning was very slow paced, especially like with dealing with the beginning of Luffy, Nami, and Zoro, and then them meeting Usopp. I feel like that's where I was the slowest at. Especially in Syrup Village, it was very slow. So I paused it for a little while and I let it go. I kind of dropped it. I fell off. Mobcast comes out to me one day and they're like, you should watch One Piece. And I'm like, I tried. It's not it for me. I don't think it's ever going to be it for me. I'm good. They're like, listen. Now, at the time, I knew certain characters. Chopper being one of them. So I was like, cool. I'll watch it. I'll see how long it takes for me to get to Chopper. Because he was my favorite. I just knew he was going to be my favorite. So cool. There's also this group chat that we were in with a bunch of other One Piece fans. I knew nothing about what they were talking about. So they kept saying, oh, you give Robin energy. And I'm like, who is Robin? I don't know who Robin is. Yada, yada. But that's who I was always getting compared to. So I'm like, okay, maybe I should watch it just to see who she is, what it's about. I did not. I fell off. So cool. Mobcast came up to me one day, and they're like, if you can catch up, it was like, I'll make a deal with you. I'll buy you a Chopper plushie in the case that you catch up to the 1,000 episode. And I had 30 days to do it. Now, granted, that was a setup, right? You think, ain't no way she gonna catch up to 1,000 episodes in 30 days. Y'all.
I can't. I say yeah. I was in. I had to think about myself a little bit. I was like,
It's
nah, I'll try a
possible.
couple. I was like, no.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, no. I was like, no, I'm different. I can't put myself in y'all's shoes. Y'all different. Y'all different. He said a month. I was like, yeah, that's understandable. That's understandable. Yeah.
So
Go for it.
cool. I'm sitting there and I'm like, a Chopper plushie if I could catch up to the 1,000th episode in 30 days.
Mhm.
I'm the type of person, it's like, if I know I can do something, I'm gonna do it, whether it's a bet or not. So I'm like, bet. I get to pick the plushie if I catch up to the 1,000th episode in 30 days. He's like, yeah, cool. When I tell y'all, it took me exactly 32 days to catch up to the 1,000th episode, and I restarted. It took me 32 days to catch up.
More than a month.
I was like, you know what? I did it. It was
More than a month, though.
Wait, I was about to say, hold on, time out. That's a flag on the play. That's more than a month.
Look,
That's a month and 2 days.
Past September, April, June, and November.
Wait a minute, hold on. It's like depend on the month. So really, you still be
The
going
rest
over the
of
month
them
because
have
only the
31.
month will be 31. So
31.
you
But
have a
that's
month
because,
or a day
no,
or a month and a two, one or the other.
he spared me an extra day because one of the days I had like an emergency. I had so much to do and I did not have time to watch it. It was a family emergency.
Oh, by the way, down in the chat, wait, I just noticed that's vote.
Hey, how you doing?
That's
What's up, brother?
So cool.
Mhm.
So I was like, dang, I missed it by literally a couple of hours because on day 32, it was maybe at like 2, 3 a.m. by the time I finished. So I was like, well, I missed it. But I hit 1,000 episodes. To me personally, that still felt like a month. It was a month and a day.
I'm just letting you rock. Okay.
I mean, you could have lied about that extra day. They would have known.
So I ended up getting the Chopper plushie. It was my first ever Chopper plush. And that was...
The first of like 15.
Let me.
Yes.
Can
I'm currently on number 13 and I'm still going. But that is how I got into One Piece. It was a bet.
I got for the follow Prince. He's got his hand up.
To like half of it. By the time, I think it was once I reached maybe like Sanji's arc, that's when I started falling deeper into it. I was like, all right, y'all got me hooked. I was locked in.
Okay. Answer this man's call on this man so he can down.
Yes.
Okay, so I have a question. So who said they remind you of Nico Robin?
It was okay, so it was one of our friends in our group chat. Shout out to Miriam the Goddess.
Mhm.
But she was
I
like,
like Miriam the Goddess. I met her at DreamCon. She's a very nice, aesthetically pleasing lady.
Mm-hmm.
And does music.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And so she initially brought up the idea. She was like, you give me Nico Robin vibes. And so from there, I continued to watch. And then once I saw her arc, I was like, I could see it. But at the same time, I don't know. But I love Nico anyway. She's probably... Nico Robin is my second favorite Straw Hat. Chopper being my first, obviously.
Got you. Shout out to them.
Aesthetically,
well, the reason I asked because I thought
right
you said Mob told you look like Nico Robin, and I put it in the comments below. I said Mob. At this point, I just feel like you like every Nico Robin. I don't care who rocks it because you just like Nico Robins after Robins after Robins after Robins. I feel like if there's a multiverse of Robins, you'll go to that Robin, Bat Robin, Happy Robin, Sad Robin, Slay Robin. Like there's a lot of Nico Robins. I really feel like Mobcast would do because I never saw a man shout out more than one Nico Robin when it comes to cosplays. I just.
And I love me some Nico Robin, but yeah, it's crazy.
He a different breed when he say love. I had to say, nah. You like that Nico, don't you? Just something about the Nico Robin cosplay makes you feel different.
Wait a minute. You know what, Drell? I'm gonna tell the next girl I see she look like a clean house.
Oh, that's crazy. That's one of them. How dare you?
Yeah, if someone came to you and said you look like a clean house, how you responded?
I'm
I don't know.
flabbergasted. I don't think I really.
Nowadays, when they're going to the internet, let me tell you what this guy said to me.
They're gonna post it on the Insta story.
Hey, let me tell you what this guy said to me. Lady, if a man walks up,
look at this DM, y'all. But usually they're nice.
Look what he said to me.
They usually promote them, though.
Nah, hush, bitch. Look what he said to me. Look what he said to me.
And the crazy thing is, Twitter don't have close friends no more, so everybody
go see it. That's what I can honestly. That's one of the plus sides about Twitter I like because.
Well, it's gone.
It's gone, but
just like Twitter.
When it's Twitter, people have beef, and I be trying to understand these lines of what most of these people be having beef of because I'm slowly starting to understand the Twitter world, but now I recently got off because Jujutsu Kaisen just done something that has made me mad and it's not want to go back into.
Oh no, people again. Weekly just talk about the weekly chapters on there, and they just.
I got mad. I deleted Twitter.
Yeah, every month now, and people will just talk about it, and they don't care.
And they say One Piece fans are worse.
I don't know at this point.
We're worse. At least we're not leaking pinnacle moments.
Twitter is an enigma. Twitter is a memory because of X now.
I swear they don't even explore. Ew, whatever. But back on the discussion because us on One Piece, we were everyone else but on One Piece for a little bit, and then you jump from here and there.
No, she told the story about how she got into One Piece. So basically, she got bribed into it. Let's talk about what it is.
She got bribed into it by a plushie chopper,
and now she's hooked.
Mm-hmm. And now I'm hooked.
You're hooked like SpongeBob.
Hooked.
He hooked me, boy. He hooks. Say it, don't spread.
They got me.
Nah, bro. What was okay? So since are you like caught up all the way in One Piece right now?
I am not. So the furthest I've gotten into was I'm in a certain part of Egghead.
Okay, so that's good enough. That's good enough because the anime is currently that's what anime is. So.
Okay.
That's okay. You're good. You're good.
That's good. You caught up, even though the manga is deeper, but
yeah, you're there. You're
there, and it's fine because for the people right now, is One Piece is officially on Netflix right now. So every time they drop a new episode on Egghead, it will be on Netflix. So there's no excuses
because they're making deals with everybody. Like
they're making deals with everybody. Crunchyroll pissed them off. How dare
I mean, look, it's just about getting extra money. It's like why should I just sign with you when I can also sign with them?
Not even just AO. Like I said, Demon Slayer is going crazy too. Shout out to them. Going worldwide record. They're not even doing this thing. They going everywhere now. They're not even playing. They said everywhere.
We're not going into any manga spoilers. You don't have to worry about
it. No. Not over here. Not over here. We're not. We going animate only. If you haven't, we know. As me as a manga reader, please, man.
No,
I get it.
We're manga readers, and we know what it's like. We just got to talking about how we hate every month that people get on Twitter/X and spoil Jujutsu Kaisen manga.
Yeah, no, we ain't like that. No.
Yeah, no. We were just trying to find out how far she was because we'll go as far as the anime, but the anime is at the beginning of Egghead.
Mm-hmm.
Which is great. That's awesome.
I haven't even started Egghead yet. I just want to finish.
I mean, we can start the anime, whatever.
Yeah, of course, I read the manga and stuff like that, but I want to still finish watching the Wano animation art because obviously I went to the end because, come on, Gear 5, what the fuck? But
what happened.
But I knew what was going on in the story anyway, so I just went to the pinnacle moment. It's like, come on. But as a respectable anime watcher, I technically finished Big Mom Island, and then when we got to Wano, only part where I stopped at is when technically Luffy got knocked out. And then when he got knocked out, I never watched that episode since then. Because I was on a manga reading Road Journey.
So you know what happens anyway, and then you had to go straight to Gear 5 because obviously you weren't going to miss that. And
but I still gotta respect my journey. Gotta go back and go watch every detail that's still pinnacle because I still gotta watch it until I get to Egghead. I can finally say, hey, respectfully, I'm technically here. Finally here.
I'm here.
We'll see when you get back. All right. Well, without going into much detail, because we will get to that a little bit later. Jenna, what would you say your favorite arc is?
Okay, so someone had literally just asked me this recently.
Then
All
you should
right.
already have the answer.
I'm gonna just name my top three. So my top three was Annie's Lobby, Impel Down, and Marineford.
Mm.
Now,
Pass time.
post
Pass
time
time skip.
skip,
Pass time
post
skip.
time skip, it would be Whole Cake. Post time skip is Whole Cake, but before post time skip, it would be Annie's Lobby, Impel Down, and Marineford.
Respect. I'm not mad at it. Of course, respect.
Go picks.
As long as you put any of these lobbies in there, I respect every last bit of. I respect everybody. If y'all put Impel Down in these lobby, I respect y'all. Salute. I respect y'all.
Oh, absolutely.
I respect y'all. Because for the
Do you
people
think
out there
you
that
could
put in these
One Piece
lobbies as
world,
one of their
Jenna?
top, I feel some type of way because y'all know what that person. You better stop that. We ain't finna.
Jenna, do you think you could survive in the One Piece world?
I feel like if Usopp can do it, I can do it.
Actually, you know what? Let me add to that question because I feel like I probably should. Let's get to your favorite Straw Hat besides Chopper real quick, though.
Okay.
Favorite Straw Hat is not.
Favorite Straw Hat that's not Chopper is Nico Robin.
Is that just because you had to grow on her because everyone said you got the Nico Robin vibes, or?
I really liked her because when it came down to her arc and getting to know how she was, it really resonated with me because even though Nico started off with Baroque Works and she was really working against the Straw Hats and she was working with Crocodile, all this good stuff, it was like she spent majority of her life running. But in the event, like when it got to Annie's Lobby, they were taking her and was like, hey, you need to be executed, yada yada yada. It was like she always, when she was fighting against Luffy and the crew and was like, hey, y'all should just let me go, I don't deserve to live, yada yada yada, she was really looking out for them in her own way. She was like, I don't want anybody else that I care about to get hurt, so I'm gonna take the lick if it means y'all will be okay. And that's what made me really fall in love with her, aside from her being a bookworm, because that is me. I'm a book lover. Aside from that, that's what really drew me to her, because she looks out for her crew in her own way. And so when Luffy wasn't having it and was like, hey, you either want to live or you don't, and I want to hear you say that you want to live, like, for once, tell me what you want. And she actually was like, I want to live. I had all tears for her. I was like, oh my gosh, Robin, I love you down. Y'all go save my girl. Make sure she's a part of the crew. So, yeah, I love her down for the way she cares for her crew in her own special, morbid way.
You forgot one pinnacle thing about that thing that I love the most about that.
Shoot down that flag.
Not even just that. What Luffy said at the beginning. Well, that's just stupid.
That too.
Cause when he heard what Nico Robin said, he was like, "That's just dumb. Who wants to die?"
I'm like, Luffy. Babe,
who wants to just do that? Nah, you don't want to do that. We'll try again.
You don't want to do that. Tell me you want to live.
Nah, let's just start over. We're gonna try this again.
Like, I'm gonna need you to tell me you want to live so I can get you out of here. Because at the end of the day, Luffy's gonna do Luffy things, but he still had a knack for wanting to hear it from you first.
He's like, I'm gonna help you, but you gonna ask first. You gonna say what you gotta say.
He gotta been like that almost at every island, unless it was something that was a crisis. He's like, nah, I don't fuck with y'all. Period.
Like you gotta hear from him. Like, nah, you know what? We gonna help you out with Wano. We gonna help you take down Kaido, but I ain't making a move until this guy says something. Momonosuke, everybody else doing the talking for you, bro.
What do you want? Hello, speak to me. We can work something out.
Like, I don't care if you're a little kid. You're supposed to be their leader, right?
Right. I don't care. Shoot.
Man
It's
up.
so funny because they were all like,
They try to
Luffy,
force mature that boy, man. That's crazy though. They try to, and they try to, y'all try to gone the little kid real quick. Now thinking about it, you can't gone that man. And when you really think about it, you really can't gone.
No sympathy for Momonosuke, especially the way he was manipulating those female situations.
See,
all up in there too.
but before even all up in that, the man went through too much. He went through
he
too
went
much
through a
time,
lot.
saw everything burn down by my eyes. And you're telling him to fastly mature. It's like you could do this, you could do this in the future. Yeah. Like he was saying, bruh, I just got this position. You just gonna throw this in my face? Mom, I'm scared. I'm still learning. Like what? And I understand where he's coming from.
It's gonna take him some time. Like he did have to grow up very, very fast.
Screw taking time. They were just making him do nah. You gonna do it. You can do it, Sosuke. Hey yo, Sosuke, you gotta go out there, but let you know, I'm gonna stay in this house and go away with this house. Mom, you can just come with me. Why would you go away with the house? That's stupid. I agree, but like, why would you do that? You can literally just come with me. Like, just come with me. Nah, as a family thing, I just gotta sit here with this house because this is our family heirloom and stuff, and I gotta go away with it. And I'm sick and all that good stuff. You can do this, baby. You got it. I'm only 8. That's crazy. That's crazy. Everybody doing the talking, people say, get to talking. What do you expect, bro? Like, I don't know anything. I just now know the elephant can speak. I'm like you. What just happened?
What's we y'all learn?
Literally, that's him. I'm learning just like y'all. Y'all forcing me to become an adult.
Like don't you realize I got that 20 years in the future just like the rest of y'all did?
Like, the man, they forced him to be an adult so bad that he went to her and told her, hey, yo, technically I'm not this old, so put me in my current self now. He's like, okay, cool, but you still a child, bro. Like, your mentality's still a child. No, he's still a child at the end of the day, and it still proves it. It's like, bro, you're forcing a child to become a man. Like, this ain't Mulan. Like, we can't
make a man out of him today. I don't know what you're talking about.
They forced that little kid. I feel bad. Not, when you really look at it, yeah, they forced that man.
No, but Jenna said that if Usopp can survive, she can survive. So I have a pretty important question for you then, because I'm going to help you survive a little bit. So, what devil fruit would you have, and what would your bounty be? You can just make up a devil fruit. It doesn't have to be one that's in One Piece.
That's a good question. I don't know. I've always liked the idea of having powers of like teleportation, but I don't know. I feel like that also like conflicts with like Lost Devil Fruit a little bit, just a little bit.
Not necessarily, but you're teleporting yourself. So
I would like that power. I feel like that would be very beneficial. As of my bounty, I don't know too much about that one.
You don't know much about that one?
I don't know too much about that one. I feel like I definitely wouldn't even be like somewhere in the middle of the Straw Hats. I'd probably be lower on the scale.
Let's see if we can get a lifeline. Cat, what would Jenna's bounty be if she was in One Piece?
That's crazy.
I want to know.
That's a good question.
And what was your fruit? What's your devil fruit power again?
Teleport.
I love teleportation. I've always liked the idea of that.
His question: is it everywhere or is there a radius?
I would imagine it'd have to be a radius. I doubt even if you have like a fruit or whatever it would be called, you wouldn't be able to blink from one side of the world to the other.
Oh no! These devil fruits now, I ain't gonna lie. These devil fruit nows are showing some crazy type of.
Because if you had that devil fruit, you could just teleport straight to the last island.
I just feel like the reason I said that was that would be the case because I feel like teleportation has to be one of those things that you have to be on the island before just to teleport.
Ooh, that could
just like your last save state in a video game.
Right, you can teleport.
You gotta get there manually in the video game. Once you get there, you can fast travel.
I'm just saying, like, what's the radius? Though? That's why I say, is there a radius to this? Because if it's just one of those things, if you walking on an island, you've been there, you teleport, or is it one of those things like a law room and you have a big old dome around you and that's your space of teleportation? Like,
now she's talking about actual teleporting, but apparently we're calling it the fast travel fruit now. So visit it once, and then you can just teleport there from now on.
Oh, okay.
I like that. Yeah.
What you what the island you previously been on? You teleport?
Fast travel fruit. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So she had a fast travel fruit. Should be one annoying person to get, so she'll be up there. I don't know about her writing abilities though, but that could work in her favor.
You know what? It's not up there, but while he thinks about that, what kind of hockey would you have?
That's a good one. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm completely obsessed with observation hockey. So
I was just about to say that.
I'm obsessed with observation hockey.
Observation hockey work for teleportation works very well.
Yep. And then when she already talked about like her love for books and stuff like that, I was like, yeah, observation hockey is gonna be her thing.
That's me.
She's a woman that teleports around and pays attention to her surroundings.
I love it here.
There is so much shit she can do with that. It's ridiculous. She can pop in and out if she wants to.
I could have.
No, she's been there before.
If she fights people, my thing is this: the combat ability part. Now that's what my mindset is, right? Now when she fights somebody, just teleporting, is it like a swoop bam teleport or shoot like a night crawler? You feel what I'm saying? Is it like one of those? Is she pulling one of those, or is she just actually throwing hands and learning some type of combat style? But since you're using,
that was a good example.
You're just using the power.
Teleport behind them, yeah.
Right, and you just teleport shrink bam and all that. But there's gotta be a limit to that bitch, because it's gonna hurt, bro. Because every devil fruit has a fucking countermeasure to that shit.
Now you're talking about the blink ability. You know,
yeah, you feel what I'm saying?
Thank you so much for the fire.
She will be.
Ooh, Jenna, your bills are getting. Ooh, yeah, hood rats just came in.
Her fucking bounty will be in the millions. Because the only thing is, how can she handle the emperors with that? That's my only thing.
That's crazy.
Hood rats, a big fan, and they just showered you with a lot of stuff.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Sin City was a savior.
You know what?
Sanji.
I probably respectably say about 500 million.
Don't question is how she gonna handle the emperors with that. That's my only question.
Well, I can't go to billion.
See what I'm saying? Because that million crazy, but how you
now the rest of that, because 500 million with the chance to go up depending on her fighting skill. Because if she can learn how to blink and use these with her hockey,
right? But her only hockey is observation. Meanwhile, these other emperors have like so many other shit in their arsenal.
Yeah, I don't think she'd beat Emperor's ability with that. No, she wouldn't be an Emperor, and she has a hat.
You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. I quit.
I'm weak. Oh, did it show? That's
All
Yeah,
right,
crazy.
it did
so
for a
it
second.
show what you know about love. Not quit. But
No, I say
nah.
500 million for Jenna.
Oh nah. Yeah, she'll be in. Yeah, you'll be in the millions. You'll be in millions. You'll be in millions. Cause I'm like say Al Qaeda with that shit.
Ooh.
Are we love is an open door over here? What are we doing? Love is an
Ooh.
open door.
Following the sequel.
Oh gosh.
Sin City was a savior.
I got what you need. He paying the bills. Make it
What you
rain,
want?
motherfucker. Make it rain. In the words of
Okay.
Gumball.
Well, let's do it this because we know Chopper's best boy for you. And, you know, one of the things that always gets talked about for Chopper is how people seem like he gets disrespected on his bounties. As the lightning starts to shoot through.
Oh yeah, I'm the Flash in here.
My question would be is what bounty would you give Chopper if you were making bounties, Jenna?
I feel
Chopper?
like now, granted, I'm very biased, so like I'm gonna put him up there. My thing is,
Okay.
realistically, I don't know, cause I feel like his monster point, that alone deserves like for him to be way higher up on the scale. But they never caught him in his monster point, which is why his bounty is so low. But like, don't be treating my boy like a pet, dog. He's not a pet. He's an essential part of the crew. He's a doctor and a fighter. Do better. But I feel like I have to look at everybody's bounties and to like reevaluate.
I mean, Chopper's just $100. He's just 100 berries.
Unfortunately,
Hood rent said 300,000.
that's the issue.
300,000 berries. Nah, Chopper won't be 300,000 berries. No, he'll be in the millions. Chopper will be in the millions.
If they caught him,
Chopper's done way more than they've caught, so he just never gets the credit that
Chopper will be in the millions. Because with the other pressure points and abilities and him being the monster point and stuff and how many people he took down as well. He will be in the millions.
Yeah. He did beat a CP9 member.
Yep. He'll be in the millions.
So tell me why my boy is still at 100.
Tell me why.
I could tell. I mean, okay, hold on.
I'm sick.
Hold on.
Hold on, you hit my boy, just say it.
Tell me why.
So I'm going to say 5 million. Jake said 10 million. Give Chopper some respect.
I'd be satisfied with 10 million for Chopper.
Chopper should at least be in the middle because he's one of the best doctors in the world at this point. Oh, no, if you're on the Chopper's watch, you're going to survive. The man just be making antidotes out of thin air at this point. Like, oh, we don't know what the antidote is for this, or we ain't never heard of this disease. Oh, he'll figure it out. Chopper made Queen bleed. Look, just nobody ever wants to report what Chopper does.
Nobody ever wants to report what my boy does.
Well, Admiral, they would have the best knowledge of this. Now that we got Admiral in the house.
Excuse me. Okay.
Get the Admiral's point of view.
Okay. Let me tell you, your question was, why is Chopper not in the million berries, or what you per se? To put in your point of view, he is a dog. I'm sorry, a raccoon. My fault. He's a bear. My fault. No, he's a pet. Okay, he's a pet part of your crew. Okay, your pet has not shown no manufacture. Your pet has not shown any fortune on our side, because every time we see him, he's always crying and running away from us on the ship. So, with all disrespect, Chopper will probably only get there unless it's the end of the war. And
She just spit around and pulled out a weapon.
She pulled out the katana. She pulled out the katana. It's all good. But until us Marine men walk in and see Chopper actually pull in action when we see him instead of running, then we'll give him the berries he deserves. But until then, he will forever be $100.
You just need to see him, is what I'm hearing.
We got to visually see Chopper done something, and we have not visually seen him as a Marine see Chopper done anything. So.
She's leaning in. She's leaning in, and she's got it cocked right now.
I'll make that happen. I spare you.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, I know what clip's going up on the internet after this, but
all respect but disrespect. Okay. All respect but disrespect.
I've seen him cry. It was pretty funny. And the roses.
Oh.
Thank you.
The hood wrench is about to empty the wallet on you tonight, Jenna.
That's crazy.
Pretty girls walk like this.
Oh
yeah, we know what's up. Oh yeah.
Let's see, Chopper deserves $10 million. Hey, I didn't know this was gonna spark this kind of debate down here.
Thank you. Justice for my boy.
Hey, we know what type of like I said, we know what Chopper deserves, but just as a Marine, they never seen him. They never seen Chopper. He always running and hide. Now, until Chopper bucks up and does something to the Marines, we'll respect him.
Now he's gonna have to smack one of them in the face. He's gonna have to grow up, get big, and just smack him.
He gotta get big. He just turns to one of the kung fu people that just done some damage to just. If he just does, all Chopper has to do is just beat up one of the freaking least lateral captains of the Marines, and they're good. They're good. He's good. Literally, that's all he has to do. He was like, "Wow, he just took you down one punch. Put him up there on the board. He just took down that captain as well. He took down Vice Admiral. Put him up there." Because there's so many positions of admirals of Marines, which is.
I'm gonna follow you. This is a cool line. Arigato, thank you so much. And
Yeah.
we're here every Thursday night, by the way. So we're here every week.
Amazing.
Arigato ukiwananga.
Now, well, I will tell you what then. Let me just make sure I got this right. Yes, we got this right. The last one, before we move on to some real heavy stuff.
This sign ain't big enough for both of us. You got a snake in your boo hat.
There's a snake in my boots.
Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
Ooh, it's party time now. I'm telling you, look at that. Look at that. You already up there. I'm looking at the coins out of my own eyes right now. Like you are.
I'm chilling.
All right. We're going to say that's officially GG's on Tony Chopper then. I told you.
Deserved. He deserves.
Sir, before we get into the next round of stuff that we're about to get into here on the Podcast is Real, would you like to give Jenna the disclaimer?
Sin City was a savior.
I was gonna give you the disclaimer, bro. I just saw this him
You're
being
just
drunk.
broke.
I love the way you talk to me, my cash machine. Like that's why I see him. He just have a money gun. Like, all right, appreciate the money, bro. Like, no problem. I was like, all right. He told me to get serious. All right.
Yes, sir.
Jenna, are you ready for this?
Not really, but go ahead.
Are you ready for this?
Hit her with it.
All right, people. Ladies and gentlemen of the Podcast is Real, one of the realest podcasts. Shit is about to get real, okay?
One Piece is real!
shit is about to get real.
Yeah.
We are going to make sure that you guys are going to get everything that you deserve when it comes to this debate. You've been here before, right? But
Not for a debate.
this is your first time on the hot seat, so I'm gonna give you a great disclaimer of what we're about to do. So make sure you have your observation hockey ready, all right? Make sure you have your observation hockey ready. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the podcast. It's real, the realest podcast that we're about to have.
The One Piece is real!
We're about to get to the realest debate and the realest topics that we're about to get. So there will be some screaming, yelling, cussing, fussing, anything that you might even see. We might have some disagreements up here with each other, but at the end of the day, we are all family. We are all friends. We will not sit here and disrespect each other out of no reason, because we just love and feel very great about our anime topics. Trust me, when it comes to the basis, what we do. So shit is about to get real. Feelings will get hurt. And if you can't handle the debates that we're about to have, please stick on the vibe. But if your feelings are hurt, then hey, I don't know what to tell you. All right, let's get into this. We'll get hurt tonight. Let's get to the realization.
I've seen a lot of sides of Jenna. Angry Jenna's not one of them.
Mm-hmm.
I want to try to bring that out.
All right, let's do it.
Oh, that's crazy.
Let's do it.
Nah, we're probably not going to bring that out right away. But, you know, there is a reoccurring game that we do like to play on here. It is called One Has to Go.
One has to motherfucking go.
So we kind of touched on one of these a few weeks prior, but it was with something that somebody else created. So now I have created a series of my own. So we are about to do One Has to Go. Each round of One Has to Go is going to have 3 arcs from One Piece. And it's going to be up to you to get rid of one of them.
Okay.
Okay.
So let's get started. And for anyone that is listening to this later on the stream, this is One Has to Go One Piece edition between Arlong Park, Alabasta, and Drum Island. What do you say, Jenna?
Ooh. We starting off strong, because I feel like each one of these are like important to the story, especially. I can't. A part of me is not gonna let Arlong Park go simply because that's one of the most iconic parts in One Piece. That's where most people get hooked on, and that's where Nami is really solidified into the crew. Drum Island, obviously my boy. I can't. Oh, this is hard. And then Alabasta, that's where Robin is introduced. We meet Crocodile. Vivi. Vivi wouldn't even be a part of this if Alabasta didn't exist. Oh my gosh. This is
but you still got to pick one.
That's crazy.
It is crazy, and we patiently await your answer.
Gosh, dog it.
Hey, this is for the chat too. You guys can also play One Has to Go. Let us know what you think.
I'm going.
Jake says Alabasta. Jasiri says Drum Island. So Jasiri wants to get rid of Chopper.
Bruh.
You hate my boy. That's crazy. Just wow. I'm not gonna lie though. My choice is definitely between Alabasta and Drum Island. But I love Chopper so much that I don't want to let him go. But I'm gonna try not to be too biased here. Because a lot of important stuff also happened in Alabasta. More so than Drum Island. Because Drum Island was more so just Chopper's backstory. Whereas Alabasta, you have Vivi, you have Robin, you have Smoker, Crocodile. Oh my gosh.
Long live Ace.
Gosh, dog. You also do get to see Ace.
Who y'all run into?
Oh, man. Oh. I'm about to betray my boy. That's crazy.
And we're gonna get it in 4K, so come on with it.
Oh, I can't do that. Nah, I can't do it. I can't do it. Oh, this sucks.
Think with your head, not with your heart.
Think in my head. Think in my head. Chopper, I love you. I love you so much. I do. But Drum Island gotta go. Oh my gosh.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
Oh.
All right. Get to Drum Island. What you say, sir?
Bruh.
Hey, my beautiful moderator's here, and she's already giving surprise faces.
That hurts so bad to say.
Mastodon said, "This is Chopper's mama."
Everybody is now forever looking at you as an Among Us. You are now sus. Congratulations. Okay. One
And
arc
my
has to
beautiful
go.
moderator says Arlong Park gotta
Arlong
go.
Park, Alabasta, and Drumline. So, honestly, me professionally, you already know Arlong Park is one of those things that would absolutely stay because not only got me part, it was the representative of the Straw Hats walking in, and Luffy done one of the most greatest poses of all times of walking inside with the crew while he gave Nami the hat. The walk up was amazing, and then all the people were just like, y'all not ready to handle these boys because we know the right people who can handle them. Also, who's gonna do it? Him right there. Like the entrance walk.
The walk, yes.
The entrance park and the walk to there, and that was like the first dominating scene that we all seen, and then it was like it was just too good. I just love the domination of that. Arlong is definitely staying. Drama Island and Alabasta. Alabasta has a lot of things, but I can say one current thing that does becomes annoying. What it did came to me was Luffy losing to Crocodile not once but twice. So
technically 3 times.
So it was like one of those things where it was just like, okay, so we're prologue and Luffy get beat up just to see him find out that he could just use blood to do something with it. You know what I'm saying? That was kind of one of the downfall of that. But everything else, Alabasta had great. Had one of my favorite moments with Sanji. Sanji had to go in, had to save the entire crew for being stupid. That was the time that Smokey had to make a decision. Do we need to take Straw Hat or do we need to take out Crocodile? I don't know because the country is kind of messed up. This is the one that we had to solve TV.
Now right hand, Luffy Gill.
So and that was kind of one of those things that before we got almost close to Alabasta, we got like, the dramatic pose of we thought that the person who was looking after her was exploded by one of the spies and stuff like that. We had one of the legendary fights with Zoro that people kind of put that like one of the most lowest tier list that I kind of see. I kind of put that up there because my man had to steel. He had to learn to cut through steel, ladies and gentlemen. No, that ain't something you easily cut. No, put respect on Zoro right there. Drum Island. I rock with Drum Island. I think the thing about Drum Island was just the villain, more so, because it's just more of like annoying. You have those type of annoying One Piece that you just like, oh, okay, whatever. But this was just one of those things that he didn't really just have like a motive. He was just being a dick just because. It ain't like he was just being one of the Celestial Dragons. They had a whole long bloodline history of doing that. You feel what I'm saying? He was just somebody that was like, yeah, he's in his island. He just don't like nobody. Fuck you. So it was kind of like one of those things when it came to Drum Island. Drama Island was very amazing. We introduced Chopper. One of the most saddest things we actually saw Chopper, because we're not gonna act like what Chopper did by accident was just super sad. Because like I said, what he did to this foster that which he thought he was healing, but on the doctor behalf, he took it for being stupid. But he was just trying to make Chopper feel better, even though he was slowly dying himself. He was figuring, if I'm gonna do it, freaking thank you, Chopper. I was like, okay, wow. Wow, that's what we're doing here.
After Luffy and Sanji tried to eat him.
Yeah, I was about to say Luffy and Sanji trying to eat him for the first time until he realized that he was a cool guy. So each one had their great pinnacle moments. But it's just more about like which one did you really rock with the most out of all of them. And I kind of said this a little bit before with his arc, because they definitely did one of the biggest disappointment when it came with me, Ace and Blackbeard. That pissed me off to the burning level. So just because of that faith in that, I'm gonna say Alabasta can go because of a lot of fucktery they did in that shit, and a lot of criteria of the message that Vivi was trying to put to Luffy, and Luffy had to make it be real and known. And especially due to the fact of Ace introducing Ace, yo, we the top dog, I'm the white beard crew, you know what I'm saying, son? What it do? I'm out here. And then you just have like one episode later, and then hey, I'm still here in Alabama, but I'm like down the street and boom. So I'm gonna be getting rid of Alabasta successfully. I'm gonna say that just because of the fuck criteria of Luffy constantly losing too many times, and due to that factor of the criteria, I'm gonna say that due to those matter. I'm gonna say Alabasta, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, so he gets rid of Drum Island. He gets rid of Alabasta. For me, you know, our own park was just never going to go anywhere. It just wasn't. I mean, it's the beginning of everything. It's Nami. It's Nami's backstory. It's the fights. I mean, even Usopp had his little time to shine. You know, it's Luffy, help me. The hat on the head.
Of course.
He's
of course.
Pay!
Yeah, of course. Of course.
Like, of course, it's just, no, it was
no.
Seeing her room and just noticing that it was a prison. It was like, all right, this got to come down.
Yeah, of course. No reason. The reason why Arlong Park is the start of Pinnacle Point. It's literally the top. Like, it's just hard to take that down. Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Definitely when they became whole. And like, I get it. Luffy did lose a bunch of times to Crocodile. Like, a lot of times the Crocodile.
Not only that, screamed too many times.
Crocodile!
He screamed it, boy.
A lot. You heard him screaming Crocodile almost as much as you heard Vivi scream, "Stop fighting!"
Oh my gosh. That was annoying me. I was like, this bitch still saying this. She's really sitting here screaming, "Stop fighting." Why? They don't care about you, sweetheart. It's over. It's over. It's over. What your words don't mean nothing no more. They don't care about that until Luffy put Crocodile in the sky. And there was like, Crocodiles is gone. Retreat! Like,
but I highly enjoy Alabasta. Like, you know, I enjoy Robin. You know, Robin's my straw hat. I enjoy Robin and Vivi. Of course, Chopper was with them at this point, and you know, Ace was there for a little bit, and just like I said, everybody knows about the Luffy and Vivi moment. We just talked about it a little bit earlier, and just having to let her know, look, you are not alone in this. Like, stop acting like you're freaking alone. Like, and that's what a lot of people be acting like a lot of times when they go into this. You need to realize you have help. And, you know, the only really down part that I had about the Alabasta arc, and we've talked about this, and that was the fact that literally halfway through, they changed the opening credits to One Piece and spoiled the fact that Robin joined the crew. And that pissed me all the way off when I found that out, probably like 20 episodes before she actually joined the crew. Like, she was literally still a villain in One Piece. And now y'all are telling me, oh no, she's about to be a Straw Hat. It's like, well, thank you. You know, but everybody seems to do that a lot these days. Like, man, we talk about people online spoiling stuff. Nothing spoils an anime quite like an anime title and an anime opening.
True.
Mm-hmm. It's like episode such and such. This person dies today. Wait, what?
Okay, look here. We ain't look here. Stop throwing shots at Yu Yu Hakusho. All right, stop throwing shots.
Yu Yu Hakusho just flat out said at the episode before that was like, look, he basically got in the tag and was like, look, we're not going to insult your intelligence. Y'all see what's about to happen here, so we're just going to tell you the next episode. Yeah, Genkai's gonna die. So yeah, enjoy it.
Come on now, don't Yu Yu Hakusho me. Let me have my moment. Let us have our moments. We respect them.
Drum Island did bring us Chopper. And Chopper had a sad backstory too. And, you know, and especially trying to talk him into leaving the island because he could tell that he wanted to go. And he kept trying to come up with all these excuses of why he should say, and thank you for wanting to include me. And Luffy's just like, shut up with that dude. Come on. let's go.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Dr. Ean not really being good with goodbyes, so she just threw stuff at him till he left. You know, and what was actually a fairly emotional moment, especially for her, and seeing them join the crew.
Oh, let's not forget that. Don't forget they completed their message at the end too. That Chopper and them released the cherry blossom that he was searching for. The
That was
As
cherry
they were
blossom from the
leaving and they
icing on the
saw
cake.
and they saw
Yep.
yes.
Nah, that's what I said. You gotta
that
respect that.
part made me
Nah,
cry.
that was too good. That was too good when they did that. I said, "Oh boy,
See?
that hit me.
Natalie,
That hit me way more than Alabaster.
Oh.
I'm gonna be real. That hit me way more than Alabaster. That hit me way more than Alabaster. Alabaster was just
It
like,
did.
God damn, Luffy, you good?
It did. And Drum Island has some good moments.
Yeah.
But as a whole, I still gotta let Drum Island go because as a whole, like you said, the villain was kind of weak. And it was just, to me, as a whole, I enjoyed parts of Drum Island, but there were also a lot of it that I didn't really care that much about. So for me, I'm with her, although she seems like she's regretting it. Drum Island, he lets go of Alabaster.
I'm letting go of
I'm also
Alabaster.
thinking of the whole of it, and I'm like, no, it was really only parts. And Chopper was the only reason that I really loved Drum Island.
Right.
Alabaster, I'm thinking of everything that happened. I'm like, no, Alabaster kind of like kept my attention most of the time. Whereas Drum Island, it was really only Chopper and his backstory.
To your credit, Alabaster is a lot of One Piece's fans' pre-time skip favorite art. You know, it's like number 1 or 2 on like everybody's countdown. So you're not wrong necessarily for wanting to keep Alabaster, but it's okay. Let's get to the next 3. So for the people that are listening to this later on stream, it is One Has to Go One Piece edition. Enies Lobby, Marineford, or Wano. And Jenna, the floor is yours again.
I'm letting y'all know right now, I'm about to get so much hate, but Wano could leave. Wano can go. Enies Lobby and Marineford are my top 3, are in my top 3 favorite arcs anyway. So Wano can get. I'm sorry, y'all gonna hate me, especially the Zoro fans. Y'all can have it. Wano can go
a little bit because there's some people down here that was already going clearly not Wano. So go ahead, plead your case. Floor is yours.
It's just so. First and foremost, Enies Lobby and Marineford were probably the most emotional for me. One, because that's Robin's big moment, and then this is also where we see Luffy and his burden with Ace at this point. And so those two had a big chokehold on me, still do. Whereas Wano, I'm not gonna hold y'all, dog. I am not like samurai-ish, sword-ish, like. Now, I understand the whole, they had like, you know, the people oppression thing. Luffy comes in, saves them all from Kaido and all that. I could care less about Kaido.
And real quick, my beautiful moderator has actually put up a poll for you guys in the chat, so you can pick which one has to go. It is right above my head, and that little check mark that's up there with the timer next to it.
Yep. And so I don't know. Wano just wasn't it for me. It was really hard to even want to pay attention to Wano personally. I don't know what it was, but it didn't capture me like other arcs. It didn't do it for me.
This one hits OMG. Well, moderator, which one do you say has to go? Or did you pick already? No, you did not pick. So I will be awaiting that. Okay, so what say you, sir?
No, I'm not gonna lie. The fights were enjoyable in Wano, but it was just, I don't know.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
I'm weak.
Got him.
Wano.
We fucking got him.
Even when she's nervous about people coming at her, she laughs. Like nothing makes her angry.
I don't feel like you standing on business, nigga. You had conversation with the nigga back and forth.
I feel like you ain't standing on business.
I don't feel like you standing on business, nigga. You had conversation with the nigga back and forth.
Oh snap! There's a lot of crucial points she left out of Wano, but
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Respectfully. Respectfully, I'm gonna move right here real quick. Y'all not gonna tag me. You know you're not. No, you're not. Hey, 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 hey.
I'm prepared to get slandered for this, but like,
but let's get to it, okay?
And remember, guys, about a little over 2 minutes left on the poll up top.
Annie's Lobby, Marines Ford, or Wano. Annie's Lobby. If everybody knows of Annie's Lobbies about Robin, I Want to Live, Luffy first having the geared second, then learning the gear third, because we thought gear second was enough. He said, "No, I learned another move, gear." I'm like, "Wait a minute, Luffy, hold on, like, wait, what?" Annie's Lobby had a lot of great emotional impact moment. She kind of already broke it down mad earlier when she was breaking down the Annie's Lobby about Nico Robin and then her way of trying to with the people. She kind of broke all that down, so we don't really have to get that much into Annie's Lobby. But there is a one crucial part in Annie's Lobby that a lot of people are going to forget about it. Usopp and Luffy. Usopp and Luffy. Are we going to act like that don't exist? Comments. Let me ask y'all something real quick. If you had a person that disrespect you in the crew and walked out on you, what is your first intentions? Are you going to let him go back in the crew 2.5 seconds? Because somebody was standing on business. That man was Zoro. I will be damned you let him back in here after what he just did. I don't care who's wrong or right in this situation. This is our captain ordered, and this was his final say. And our captain said, we got to sink the ship to sunk the ship. Look here, he can be easy going all he wants, but at the end of the day, this is our captain. We have to listen to his rules and to follow. So that means he can just leave, so he can just make us a joke and leave it go as he ended anytime he want. At the end of the day, y'all, I'm going to let y'all know, we are pirates. This is not a game. This is the real deal. We're not going to let that, no.
And before somebody drives in the chat and says something about him talking about Luffy and Usopp, he's aware, as I know, that the actual split up of Usopp leaving was actually in Water 7. But the Zoro speech is in his lobby.
We're not finna. That speech too powerful. That's one of them real niggas. That's one of them like, yeah, you right. If Sanji was like, look here, I usually don't agree with them, but he right about this one. He can just do whatever he want. We ain't even nah. That's too. That was too good. Give me goosebumps in that scene.
I have a tattoo of Ace and everything of Ace, but I'm gonna say Marine for it, and I do love Marine for it. But Ray, you got a tattoo of Ace? Yeah, I'm gonna need you to.
Marine.
I'm gonna need to see that.
Marine Ford.
Oh, real quick before you get into Marine Ford, the poll has closed. It was a 50-50 tie between Hasman to Go, Marine Ford, and Wano.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Marine Ford? Where do you want to start? Where do you want to go? Like, hey, I'm being honest. Where should we start? Whitebeard appearance or Whitebeard's death? Which one? Because iconic interest and ending in the history. Where do you want to go? Where do you want to go? Not only that Luffy has learned that he has conquered a Haki and dropped thousands of men in the middle of the field. My man wife got stabbed in the back by his own sons and still hugged him. My man got shot by 150 cannonball, got stabbed 142 times and got shot 80 cannonballs.
And a little more happened to him in the manga.
My man died standing.
Crazy.
And then Blackbeard came and stole his devil.
That was some bullshit.
Where do you want to go? It's emotional scene. Say what you want, but it's emotional as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Not even that, Grandpa.
Dark.
There's too much. Man, Marine Field got too much emotional on the line. It's like, goddamn, where we going with this? Why you hitting me so hard? Like, it's just.
Tony Chopper in the bottom said, "Hey, that's me." Talking about you.
Marine Ford, like I said, where you want to go? Wano. If y'all want me to be honest, want me to keep it a band? Y'all really want me to keep it a band with y'all? I feel like y'all really like Wano because of Gear 5 Luffy.
Gear 5 Luffy is in Wano.
Am I lying? What can y'all tell me about Wano arc that y'all absolutely love, besides y'all trying to tell me that they went inside and made a plan with other people? What can y'all tell me besides that y'all learning the history of Wano and learning about the back history of Wano? What can you tell me besides the fact of Kaido one-shot Luffy in the head and said, who you gonna be the king of?
Aside from Zoro cutting off half a cliff.
We ain't finna act like Zoro and Sanji and them didn't have an epic fight, though.
You caught me. Gear 5 was spectacular. Jake said, "You're on to him."
Because I feel like I'm being honest, I feel like most of y'all like Wano just because of Gear 5. I don't like Wano just because of Gear 5, because I lean into it and I know what's up, because my man had to eat a fucking smile fruit and then too much emotion.
Well, you know the things I'm gonna say when it's my turn. So
it's too much emotion. That's why I'm trying to leave you some, because you told me not to go crazy. That's why I've been backing down. Because I could go on all for Wano. Wano's one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm still not finna act like my man ate a fruit for his daughter so she can still try to be happy, make you feel like you're not alone in this. And then come to find out, the man who took over with Kaido, who was the biggest snake of the entire operation, got mad because he found out who he was looking for him, and everybody put a whole bullet in him, and they can't do nothing about it but just laugh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He's shaking his head for anybody that can't see this right now.
Mm-mm. 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 Every one of them hit home. Every one of these arc hits absolutely home. They all are bangers. Every last one of them. But each arc has a downfall credibility. And one of the worst credibility is the presentation of Gear 5 Luffy. I feel like, because I went back and I love Gear 5 Luffy, I was so hyped. He tell you that himself. It's dumb hype. I was like, we standing on business, we here. Let me get to the point. Gear 5 Luffy is one of those things that I was super happy to see. But when I went back to go look at it, their inspiration is Dragon Ball Z, to the point that they got the sound effect from Dragon Ball Z. They done the copy same at the scene for Luffy. They kept doing the bouncing around scene over and over as Luffy, which we understand that's his bounce outs, that's his fruit and his main ability, but they kind of reused that scene way too much. And I was like, damn, I got to deduct a point for that because you reused the scene too much. But I do feel like what makes it hard for me to kind of lean in on Wano is just a little bit of the presentation of Gear 5 Luffy. But the thing is about Marine Ford, people can make a contradiction about Ace. All Ace didn't have to do is literally just say, he could have just ignored him and just walk away before he even got finished. None of us would even be here. But we wouldn't have had the emotional downfall part of what we have. So things happens. Because like Shank said, at least he went out like a man to be proud of a pirate, because he was a pirate at the end of the day. Pirate is not going to let you just disrespect and talk shit to their captain. Especially you, one of the top 10 commandments. I'm just being honest. Ace was not afraid of that. So me, personally,
come on,
I'm gonna lean with Jen on this. I'm gonna say Wano. I'm gonna get rid of Wano, because I just feel like the Gear 5 Luffy is kind of one of the main things people can really tell me about. But there was one of those things that is just like, okay, you're pulling Luffy getting his ass knocked over too many times. I mean, not once, not twice, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7. It's just, how many times? How many times? How many times? At least Dragon Ball Z, when my man Goku he just got something. It's just like, bruh, not this many times, bro. But I respect the creativity of what they bring to the table. It's just so hard for me to not get rid of Marine Ford is because Marine Ford has too many emotional and impact. I can't let go Marine Ford. I can never let go Marine. I can't because Marine Force changed the game. If it wasn't for Marine Ford, none of the fucking shit that we have right now would have been where it's at. Blackbeard would never been where he would have been. None of that. Marine Ford, what's the pinnacle of letting everybody know we here. We're here. This is the story. Deal with it. And they took down one of the realest OGs in the game. And it wasn't easy. Salute. Salute, OG. So, Wano, respectfully, no disrespect, just respectfully, I'm going to leave with Jen on this. I'm with Jen.
Okay. So we got a 2 for 2 on Wano. Will it be the 3 for 3? We don't know. Let's definitely find out. So, all 3 of these arcs have something that's like really big that hits me. Enies Lobby, obviously with the Robin backstory, and I Want to Live and all of that, down the flag, was probably the most emotional that I got in all of One Piece.
Mm-hmm. Respect Usopp and Luffy at the end.
The ending.
It was respect. I would say
when he finally dropped down
to include that scene. We cannot leave Enies Lobby without including that scene because the ending says everything. They was about to leave that boy on that island
because he was still on that bullshit.
Yeah, they was like, I don't hear anything. You hear anything?
I don't hear anything. There's choppers over there.
Yeah, yo boy.
What? Yo boy.
I don't hear shit. Zoro.
What?
Yeah, that was me and my uncle. We'll be on the same page. Hey, yo, you hear that shit? I don't hear a goddamn thing.
I don't hear nothing.
All right, well, let's keep going. I promise we'll be on the same page. I promise.
Baby, Ship had left the dock. Ship was gone, and this boy was still on the island begging him.
He said, I want to hear you get on your knees and beg to get back on this ship.
And he did. And that's exactly what it was.
That's more like it.
Luckily, Luffy is a rubber man, so he was just able to go get him.
Wait, ain't that the same? Nah. Wait, didn't they get rid of? Didn't we got rid of what's the name? Our boat in Enies Lobby as well.
The Mary.
Well,
Enies Lobby is when they did have to say goodbye.
Get rid of Go Mary.
To Go and Marry.
That's another reason they
That's
can't.
what I'm saying. Robin's
I cried on the boat.
The Going Merry.
Usopp and
Luffy's reunion.
That right there?
That arc made me more emotional than any arc in all of One Piece.
It's hard to let that one go.
Like I said, yes, I didn't like seeing Ace play Marineford, but it didn't get me emotional like Enies Lobby did.
No, it got emotional, but it wasn't like
it wasn't. I'm talking about for me personally.
Yeah.
Yes, there's something to be said about y'all went through all that. Went through Impel down to Marineford to get Ace, and you don't even make it out of there with him. There's always going to be something to be said for that, which I can now switch over yet. Like I said, Enies Lobby had me more emotional than any arc. Marineford, obviously, when it comes to just like the grand scale of everything, like you said, Whitebeard,
roller coaster,
fights going on everywhere,
roller coaster. Marines being dirty as hell behind the scene. Hey yo, your dad betrayed you, right?
Like you could just tell Luffy's always go, 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 and he's brave, but you just saw it in his face and in his voice, like just the panic and anxiety trying to save Ace.
Shoo.
Like Luffy, you talk about Luffy going through that after he was gone.
Please stab me. He said, "Do it again, please. Just stab me one more time. I don't care about my life. Just stab me one more time with the homo, please. I need to get back up."
Like the anxiety that was just on his face, just the whole time he was going there. It was just Ace, ace, ace. You know, just all of it.
That
you know,
BB card.
Gang Whitebeard's respect. Hey, y'all back straw hat up.
You saw that BB card slowing dying?
That point, man, that man's anxiety was just through the roof. So to see this man go from anxiety ridden to happy because they saved him to so distraught when he died that he was comatose.
That man didn't even move. He just stuck. Like holding your brother's body stuck. Like he couldn't move. His body was not responding. He just stuck.
Frozen.
Can't do shit. Damn.
And then Wano, if Eni's lobby had me more emotional than I've ever been in all of One Piece, Wano had me more angry than I had been in all of One Piece.
Respect.
Because we have this talk all the time. I enjoy any show, movie, whatever. I understand what good guys are. I understand what bad guys are. And a lot of the times I root for bad guys. I'm actually a villain person. It's like, hey, man, you know, this villain's doing things. Hey, good for them. But there are only a small handful of anime villains that I just legitimately do not like. As he knows, one of them will be Teta Kisuke from Tokyo Revengers.
Oh, yeah.
But Orochi,
shout out to Truck-kun.
But Orochi in One Piece? Like, nah. Especially after the Yasui thing. Having everybody, including Yasui's daughter, laughing over his death. I was ready for Orochi to be gone then. I said, somebody please take him out right now.
That man dancing too. That was dancing and laughing.
So trust and believe, when they finally took him out, I was with it.
Celebrating.
He was like, I bet you was standing in front of the TV like this. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, you know, I read it in the manga first, but yeah.
Right, but seeing the animation different.
Oh yeah. Seeing it animated was that much satisfying. Definitely.
Yeah. He had your arm folded. It was like, yeah. Sounds about right.
But as I said, you know, Eni's lobby, also like you said, Gear 3, Marine Ford, his hockey, his Conqueror's hockey.
Activated.
Wano, obviously Gear 5, but not just Gear 5, also learning, you know, how to do moves. He kept training. It's like, man, it's not quite good enough. I got to learn how to punch him like this. And, you know, like the man, to the point where the man literally used being locked up as a training facility.
He used those stone cuffs to purposely train under so he could get used to them.
It's
so
like,
just in case the police pull him in again, he could just okay. So
and just see everything like
what?
A long journey of a bunch of people going forward through time and just seeing, you know, and seeing Odin's backstory and seeing what he really did for that country, even though he was underappreciated for a little while. Seeing how many people still stayed back waiting 20 years for these people to come back. Finding out that there was a freaking snake amongst them the entire time. Like, none of this would have ever happened even back then. But there was a snake with them the entire time.
Always a rat.
There's always a rat.
There's always a fucking Mickey Mouse, a rat in the crew.
But he says everybody always goes to Gear 5, and it ain't just about Gear 5. It's actually, if we're going to talk about the battles on Marine 4, we got to talk about those battles that was happening out there on Kaido's Island.
That's what I said. Put respect on Sanji and Zoro.
There was a lot of fights.
I said that. I said put some respect on Sanji and Zoro.
Put some respect on them. You know, you got to see them. You got to see them going at it. You got to see Sanji, you know, actually Robin. You know, it's like, look. It's
not
like,
even
look,
just that. Respectfully seeing Zoro finally get right back up and run straight to him, and he was just like, and then Phoenix was just like, I'm done fighting. I ain't the one you gotta worry about. You gotta worry about them too. Why you see Sanji?
And just all the fights, like with freaking King, and then obviously with Big Mom, and you know, shout out Big Mom goes down. Like anytime you have an arc where two emperors go down, it's epic.
Now they had to use two people. Hey, yo, Big Mom, they had to use two.
There's no 1v1ing Big Mom.
Nah, you ain't no. Because not one person ran a 1v1 hand with Big Mom. You have to jump her. And I stand 10 toes down on Big Mom.
To be fair, it took a godlike mode for Luffy to take down Kaido.
He had to get a god that, but you have to jump Big Mom though. Like you have to literally, hey, I know we don't like each other. I don't like you. You don't like me.
You don't like me.
But look here. We gotta get rid of this big bitch. Cause this girl got all hockey. Is she a giant? This bitch controls the lightning, Prometheus. Look here. She's gonna break through your metal and she's gonna come to me quick. I got a plan. You're not gonna like it, but I promise it's gonna work. Lord have to let Kid know. I promise. You just listen to me. This could work. It could work. It could work. Just listen to me. That's how he did with Luffy. The only difference Luffy said, we doing the plan now. I ain't waiting. We doing it now. You ain't gonna wait till later. No. Now, Law. They just gonna punch you out of. I was like, wait a fucking.
But we know how he is.
I said that's the only difference between the two. It took Kid and them to get their ass whooped to be like, you want to work together, bro? Like Goku and Vegeta.
Yeah, basically.
Hey, yo, look here. Jiren is a strong motherfucker. We gonna have to jump him. Like he can't. And that's how it worked over there. We gonna have to jump Big Mom. And like I said, Big Mom was not a regular bitch. Nah, that's a giant with all hockey, bro. You had to come with a diabolical plan to take her down. It wasn't easy, too.
Now, with that being said, Wano was also easily the longest arc.
Yep.
In all of One Piece.
And they put the icing on the cake.
Egghead's kinda.
Oh no, Egghead gonna be the longest.
Mm-hmm.
They gonna milk that. Cause we finna get every answers that y'all been asking for years.
Egghead's gonna be longer than Wano.
It's gonna I get 5 or 6 years on Egghead. 5 or 6. They gonna milk that. They gonna milk that bad boy.
Now, with that said, she talked about what her favorite One Piece arcs were.
Go for it.
He knows that Wano is one of my all-time favorite arcs.
Oh, yeah.
And we've had enough talks for him to know it ain't just about some Gear 5.
Yeah, 100%.
The lot,
the majority of people.
Seeing how miserable everybody was. Seeing how angry Luffy got when they were like, wait a minute. How come they get the good food and stuff? And they gotta suffer over here. Now that ain't right.
Mm-hmm.
Now we finna jack this ride and we finna bring them some food and water.
Kaido, I heard one of you people stealing my food. Who did it? Which one of y'all stole my food? I did it. Oh, yeah. Put them in with others.
So for me, so that we can move on, as blasphemous as it sounds, because this is a personal one has to go. For me, it would, as hard as it is, I would have to get rid of Marineford only because one had me so emotional and the other one is one of my favorites and had me so angry. That does not mean that Marineford was not a great arc, but it didn't hit me emotionally like the other two. That's all.
Support hate.
Right.
Yeah. Support hate. Ain't nothing wrong with support hate.
Nothing wrong with that. Let's go ahead and move on. And for everybody that might be listening to this, again, on Spotify or wherever else, one arc has to go, One Piece edition. Impel Down, Saba Odi, or Dressrosa. Jenna, once again, as the hearts are coming up, the floor is yours.
Impel Down was also part of my top 3, so Impel Down is not going anywhere. Impel Down is also where we get to see a lot more of Buggy, Bon Clay, and Jinbei. So Impel Down is not going anywhere for me. Saba Odi or Dressrosa? Oh! Saba Odi. This is before they met back together?
Let's say Saba Odi. I'm sorry, you're not taking away Dressrosa from me.
Because for Sabaody, wasn't that the part where wasn't that right after Marineford and Luffy lost his crew?
Sabaody is where, you know, Rayleigh and them getting on there. They were about to go to Fishman, and all the stuff happened. Yes, including Luffy losing his one by one by one.
And that hit me so bad. I'm like, oh, that was whenever he had his 2-year, 3-day thing, and everybody was separated.
And for everybody that's in the chat, the poll is up right above my head. You see that check mark in the timer. You guys can vote as well on which one you think has to go.
The Dressrosa was also where we saw Sabo. That was Doflamingo's whole arc. I can't stand him. We get to see all of his family. Was Dressrosa also when we saw Corazone's background, or was that Punk Hazard?
His backstory?
Yes.
I think it was there too.
We also saw Bartolomeo in Dressrosa. Dressrosa was really a really good arc though.
Sabaody because we got our ass whooped, but it's a good arc.
Sabaody was a great arc. But we also have Senor Pink in Dressrosa. This is a hard one for me. But it's definitely out of Sabaody and Dressrosa. Man, Sabaody had me very emotional though. That was like Sabaody was like the beginning of all of their personal growth. And I feel like that's so important.
It's okay.
But
Take
the
your time.
plot
Take your
of Dressrosa had me hooked. This is a very hard decision.
So far, the only easy one for her has been Wano.
Yeah, Wano has been the only easy one for me so far. I'm trying to think of everything that happened.
One Piece is real!
Oh.
I felt this. I don't know, Ray. You got to give your answer too.
But I also get to see a lot of Law in Dressrosa too, so I feel like I'm gonna be biased with this one. But I really like Sabaody because that's where the emotion came from for me. This is so difficult. I hate to keep like a timer on this, like, because I'm taking too much time thinking about this. This is hard.
You're fine. I predicted this. That's why, you know, our podcast is what it is. So
they all hit. They hit so much.
Oh my god. Sir, do you want to jump in and give your answer first? Because
please. Come back to me. Come back to me. I need help.
All right. I need time. You want me to take you to school?
Maybe you
he knows for school. He knows for a fact I'm not taking Impel down. I ain't going nowhere. He knows that.
Maybe you taking her to school will help her decide better. So
he knows I'm not getting rid of Impel down. You bugging.
I know that.
You know I'm not getting rid of Impel down. What these boys have to do in jail to get it, trying to find Ace. Let me just break down to the levels of what my man Luffy had to go through. My man had to meet with every single crew member that he beat his tail in, every ass whooping, each island arc, and Impel down. We saw them all. We saw Buggy. We saw Crocodile. We saw Mr. 2, Mr. 3. We saw a lot. Saw a lot of interesting people. We saw one of the Revolutionary Army men in there hiding. He could have broke out anytime he wanted to, but he chose to stay in there. We saw
Mhm.
each devil armament floor, because each floor you go to is the worst floor. We went to the cheapest bounty where you get light hell to the biggest bounty where you get all hell break loose. That's why it's called Impel Down. Why you think it's called Impel Down for? Let me bring y'all head. They had a chief commander over there who looked like Satan, a devil himself. And what was his devil fruit? A goddamn venom fruit.
By the way, the vote was a 50-50 split between Impel Down and
I don't know about y'all, but if me going down there as a freaking prison and I was an Impel Down and my freaking prison guard was the head of, he could execute me anytime he wants. They won't even care. Anytime. You don't even have to do nothing. I could just, okay. They don't care. They look at you like dogs anyways. Whatever, right? Look here. Let me tell y'all something. Luffy had to go down to each double alphabet floor to be able to help every single person that he had. When he run into Buggy, who would try to backstab him for a damn map that Luffy literally didn't even care about, he was just like, you know what? Here, I don't even care. You can take it. Really? You just gonna let me take it and run? Shit, you a dumbass. No matter where you go, where's my feet? Where's my feet? Oh, went down the hole with them. Nah, when you with me, Buggy, you stuck with me. I don't know what you think this is. You ain't going nowhere. You with me all the way down till I go with Ace, my brother. But my man went down all the way down to the floor. Each damn near level and fought every single thing. My man fought the freaking head with the venom. Excuse me. He learned no hockey, no nothing. And was putting hands on him while being poisoned at the same time, being dumb and ruthless. The only way he could literally barely success was using number 3 wax fruit to be able to stay around. Mm-hmm. I mean, not number 3. Was it number 4? Was it number 4? I believe it was number 4. Yeah. Was it number 4, right? It was number 4.
No, 4. Yeah, 4. Yeah.
I had to make sure. No. I didn't want to do it because I think number 3 was the most big, iconic scene in there. Real niggas recognize real niggas and Impel Down. Because let me ask y'all this. One person would sacrifice themselves just for his own, one person would sacrifice himself just to go open the door just for you to go outside and save your brother. Who would do that?
Von Clay would do that.
Von Clay! Oh, free my boy.
My man, Luffy was like, why would you do this for me? You said you was going to get out of here with me. Why did you choose to stay behind? I thought we was going to be great friends together, go see the world and stuff together. I wanted you to be my crew, all types of things. He was just like, bro. He wasn't even going to answer at first. He was like, nah. I'm gonna let him have that. Then he just heard Lim just said, you're my friend. I thought we was going to go together. Oh, when you heard this.
This hit me hard right now, dog.
By the way, we still don't know the status of Von Clay.
Look here. My man said, he said, look here, I did this all for you. You go out there, you save your brother. Don't you worry about me. I promise I'm going to see you soon when I get out of jail. I ain't going to be here forever. They can put me in chains. They can try to put me down, Straw Hat. I promise I'll come see you again. They shut that door. We don't know nothing.
Whoa, I know you too.
Whoa, I know that guy.
Really?
Oh shit, I know that
guy. I think, yeah, I've seen him before.
Blaze, we're talking about One Piece. I'm gonna be honest with you, so I don't know if you caught up on One Piece or not, but if you're not, just give you a heads up of warning, brother. Impel Down was too many impact scenes, and then we had to learn that they actually got out and fell on top of Marine 4 where everything shit got happened and got real.
Steve,
I'm just, yep. If you haven't watched One Piece, yes, my brother, yes. But I respect you coming there. I'm in Dressrosa. Oh, so you're good then. You're good. You're good on this side. You're good on this side. We ain't gonna.
Good because everything here is Dressrosa and back.
Yep, you're good. You're good. You're good right here. Impel Down. I am not, like I said, Impel Down was too impactful, too many great moments on there. We had a lot of people had to go through hell himself. My man had to fight a Venom guy. He learned a Revolutionary Army. This is the first time that we actually got some sort of information on Crocodile that we had a lead on, because we still don't know who is Crocodile's background.
We don't know. We still don't know.
And he's the only one that knows. Pissed me off with a burning passion. I still want to know. That's why I said I love him now, because he got something I want to know.
Blaze is paying your bills.
Oh, Blaze paying bills?
Yes.
He's paying bills. That's
yes.
Crazy. That's crazy. You know, that's crazy.
Sin City was a savior.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Look.
By the way, Blaze, come on the podcast. Yes, I'm saying that publicly.
Look. Sabody, right? Sabody. Y'all finna put some respect on Sabody. I swear to God. I swear to God, bro. Cause y'all playing with me when it comes to Sabody.
Wait. Blaze said I'd pay to see that again, and then he paid our bills.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes.
Sin City was a savior.
Look. Y'all gonna put some respect on Sabody, because he knows how impactful Sabody is. Because we talked about this behind the scenes. And he knows how I feel about Sabody. This is the arc where we finally learn Dark King Riley. Right?
Mm-hmm.
This is one of the ones that we actually find the truth about why the Marines was lying behind closed doors for the longest. This is one of the ones that we saw Luffy gave this man a good gut. One of the most satisfying punch of a lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about, we saw Zoro was about to cut him first. He was casually walking down. He was like, wait, hold on, you finna do what? Oh, my fault, G. I didn't know who he was. My fault, G. My fault. But he was gonna cut it if it wasn't for a homegirl stopping him, jumping on top of him, be like, no, brother, you shot my brother. Oh,
it's also where we meet the worst generation.
So, you feel what I'm saying? We learned about Kid. We learned about Law. We learned about Hachi and the Fishman, about their bloodline. We learned about the Celestial Dragons by being disrespectful. We learned, and then we saw the big dog himself. The Light Fleet Admiral walking down was like, kids room, man. And I don't care what you say. I never saw one of the flyest brothers on a cannonball, landing on an island, jumping on top of it, was like, oh, hey, what's going on here? It's a lot of pirates going on. Ooh, let me just, bam, oh, man, you thought you finna go somewhere. No, baby, no. I never saw the smoothest man.
That is true.
Who went up, but Dark King Riley was like, oh, you the man I've been looking for. Nephew, it's going to be a minute. Bring down the robots, yeah? Okay, bring Peter. We got to get the Straw Hats. I'm going to be busy a little bit. I got my hands full. Like, boy.
Basically.
Boy. My man was throwing hands left and right. And like I said, Dark King Riley, the greatest introduction that I ever saw. One of the big Goldie Roger crew came out, saw hockey, broke the Prism Stone, walked up and told Luffy the history about Goldie Roger himself. My man didn't get arrested. They lying. My man wasn't arrested. He turned himself in. He turned himself in. Why would he turn himself in? Because he had cancer. That's why. Let's call it what it is. He had virus. I'm calling it cancer because I feel like that's how he died, by cancer. He died by cancer. Cancer got my man right. Cancer got my man Goldie Rogers. My man walked up to Garp, was like, hey, yo, Garp, I know we don't rock with each other, but take care of my son. You mind? Hey, is this your son? What? Nah. Sabo only had too many great about the information, and we can't just get rid of that casually, bro. No, and let's not forget my man Peter coming down with these little cat pretty paw hands was just like, so let me ask you a question. If you could go anywhere and take a vacation, where do you want to go?
What?
Immediately. No even questions. Just bye. Chopper went into monster mode. Oh, that's cute.
Let's not forget, before that started happening, Luffy in one of his very realistic moments as
he had a character growth.
We gotta go. We cannot win here. We gotta get out of here.
Character growth. We gotta go. We gotta dip, son. We gotta go.
Nah. Oh, that was so crazy. He was like, "Oh, you thought he was leaving?"
It's like, oh, y'all, you took my crew. Shut up. Shut up. I don't want to hear you talk. Shut up. You should be thankful.
One after one after one.
It was like the meme that the guy smacking everybody at the party. Literally, that was him. Now, Dressrosa. I can honestly say this. Out of these two, Dressrosa was probably one of the parts that I was like, this man Doflamingo. Holy shit.
That man.
Yo, Dolphin?
What we talking about? We're talking about the 3 arcs above in One Piece.
Dolphin and Dressrosa learning that he was one of the royals and got mad at his parents and then went back after them? My man turned the entire island into toys and they families can't even remember them, bro.
Doflamingo was not one of those villains who started off nice and turned into a dick. He been a dick since day one.
My man was so petty, he found Ace Fire Flame Fruit. It was putting it up to a damn war counter. That's disrespectful. I don't care how you look at it. No, I don't care what anybody say. How the hell do you got that flame fruit? That bitch was at war. How the hell do you got it? I still ask that to this day. I've been back to that arc and they still never answer my question. How the fuck did he get this fruit? You can't just get the flame fruit we just got out of war with. How did you get that fruit, bro?
Either they were able to get it or they were able to find it again, because the fruits aren't supposed to just remain there with the body when they go, which is why it was crazy how freaking Blackbeard was able to get it from Whitebeard, because it was like the man was just gone. It's like, oh yeah, hold on a second, put that over him real quick, and I got his fruit, bro. Peace out.
I guess before the body finished digesting,
probably,
it was just like,
because it's supposed to go back out into the water.
Yeah, that's what my question. But that was still my question. How the hell did you get that, bro? They didn't explain that, but I'm gonna let y'all have that, right? Then we saw one of the realest people that we had never seen in a minute in the arc. My man Sabo. Salute to my boy Sabo. Salute. My man lost his memory for 2 years. Actually, more than 2 years, actually. And then came around the corner and finally remembered everything after looking at Ace death, and all his drama came back in one hit. That's sad. I ain't gonna hold you. That's
that reunion with him and Luffy, though.
When Luffy came up and he had that moment, he said, I can't let you have that fruit. Let me hold that fruit. Luffy wasn't down with that at first. He was like, who the fuck are you? I don't know you. And he's like, I don't know you. You ain't finna have my brother fruit. And then he realized, oh, yeah. Then we had a lot of great moments of the fights on there. We could talk about Zoro fighting the big giant ass Peter monster.
With the voice.
Oh my gosh, it's still hilarious to this day.
I never saw a man get so mad because of his voice. I'm gonna beat you with my big old stone attack. And they just, Luffy and Zoro
just out laughing.
Stop laughing.
And Zoro gonna try to tell him to stop and he starts laughing.
They was like, yo, stop. Don't laugh at him. You're gonna make him mad. What's not to laugh at? You're a big guy with a baby voice. That don't make sense. What's it happen?
Luffy looked at that man and said, say something else. Oh my gosh, that had me so weak. I was like, dog.
Then we got another iconic moment. We had Gear Fourth. Gear Fourth was his first debut. Gotta respect the first debut of Gear Fourth, and Gear Fourth, they did beautiful. They did beautiful with Gear Fourth. They ain't disappointed with Gear Fourth. They did great. Excuse me. God damn, I ate a lot of Papa John's today. But
Luffy called his shot.
Yup.
I need a break. I can't fight right now, but when I come back, I'm finishing this. One punch.
And he did. Cause he hit you with the Kong gun. Literally. And that's what the name of it. Kong gun with hockey and rubber and force of all intact. God damn, Louis. Then you just have Law backstory.
Mm-hmm.
My man.
Look at her.
My man. My man.
Yo, Dolphy did him wrong, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
He
He did
did.
him wrong, bro.
I'm not gonna lie.
That
He
man
was
put
bad,
more
right?
than one bullet hole in him.
My man was getting his ass dragged. I was like, oh. Law.
Law was just that dog. My man was walking on air with strings. My man made a pup, made Evie almost killed his own auntie. My man made his father turn into a toy and forgot all about his daughter.
Mm-hmm.
My man made Law look like a bitch in front of Luffy. He did. Straight up. He pulled the Vegeta. It was a Vegeta and Frieza moment, is it not? Was it not? Kakarot. He destroyed our clan, Kakarot. Was it not?
That's basically.
Was he not crying, saying, I'm gonna kill you when my life is spent? Like, was he not crying, saying that shit?
I mean,
Luffy
I'll be through a lot.
I got you, bro. I got you, bro. I got you. It's cool, bro. I got you, bro. Shh. Like, bro. Dressrosa had a lot of great emotional impact. It had a great action debut. We had a lot of things in there. Then we had the barrier guy. We had a lot of things with Dressrosa.
We did.
But one has to go, in my opinion. And respectfully, Dressrosa can go.
All right. Dressrosa can go. Jen, I think you've had enough time.
I think I'm gonna go with vocals on this. Dressrosa gonna have to go.
Dressrosa's gonna have to go. Why am I letting Dressrosa go? Thank you, Vocal, for asking yourself that question. Why it can go is not only, it wasn't the fact of like God Usopp, because God Usopp had a great impact by throwing the thing and saved it. Because it wasn't for Usopp, he would have stopped all of the toys and because it wasn't just a one thing for losing. It was actually almost the entire team played a role to make sure that entire Dressrosa town was cool. I just feel like, for me personally, when it comes to Dressrosa, it was more of action-packed for me, but I wasn't that emotionally invested like that when it comes to that. Because when I look at Doflamingo, I was just like, what the fuck? Like, you feel me? It was just like whoa, okay, this is what we're doing. So this is the type of guy and then when they stepped it up to Wano, it was like,
I would personally say I really did feel bad for the town of Dressrosa and was like, this is probably the town I felt bad for the most until we got the Wano.
Right. So it was like, oh shit. So it was like, when I looked at Dressrosa had a lot of great things when it came to Sabaody and them that came together, but the only reason I just saying it could go because I wasn't that emotionally invested like I was with Impact down in Sabaody. Dressrosa was more of like an action pack more for me when I seen that, because you had Sabo come in, making sure he got the gladiator fight, and then we had to make sure Sanji, we had to look at Zoro fight one of the admirals on the island. I forgot about that shit.
Frankie had his moment in Dressrosa.
And Frankie had his moment in Dressrosa. Usa had his moment in Dressrosa. It was kind of like more action-packed than more of an emotional thing to me when I saw Dressrosa and stuff like that. It was more of like, okay, we need to get rid of this. But Sabaody, I was learning history. He was educating me. He was teaching me lessons. King Riley was like telling me things about things that you don't know how big this world is unless you really had that experience. Like, you gotta go out there, have your experience. Matter of fact, let me take you under my wings for 2 years, and I'm gonna let you go. And even though we haven't got there, but I'm just saying that's how Cyber Odie was. I have history.
Right.
I know too much. Impel Down, I was more emotional than Impel Down because I was like, hold on, wait a minute. Huh? Real nigga gone, bro. He gone, cuz. He gone, cuz. He ain't coming back. He gone, man.
I'm gonna put it like this. If we were just talking about pop culture, because these are personal things, if we were just talking about pop culture, I probably would have had to get rid of Cyber Odie only because when it comes to Impel Down, we know how iconic Impel Down is. We know how iconic and heavily cosplayed Jail Buggy is cosplayed.
Yep.
You know, it is and Dressrosa. How many Doflamingo cosplays do you see? You know what I'm saying? And then it's like not even just with him, you know. Then you also got to talk about like everything else that goes on there. How many times do you go to a con and you see that Lucy cosplay?
Lucy.
Yeah.
Lucy! You know, you see them a lot, you know, because those are the things that you see. But when it comes to emotion and it's all of that, it is really, really hard for myself because yes, the Sabo stuff and with Cyber Odie, like you said, you learned a lot of things. Impel Down's going nowhere. I'm sorry.
Of course. Yeah, but it is. That's not going nowhere. That motherfucker is too good to not let go. They ain't going nowhere.
But you know, but still, there was something to be said about seeing toys, watching their wives move on with other dudes because they don't remember you, and you're just looking like, don't you recognize me?
Yeah, 100%.
You gotta watch your family just move on. It ain't even like they grieved and moved on. No, they just moved on because you never existed.
Mm-hmm. Gotta think about it. My man went to go see his daughter every day, and she did not know who he was.
She was just a soldier.
She was just a kind young toy who just comes to walk me to school every day, and you know, gives me food and do my boo boo, acting like a dad.
You know, to her mom died, and she never had a dad until she remembered she did.
Yep.
You know, so at the end, because of that, Dressrosa would have to go for me, just because, like I said, I'm a person of emotion, and when things are tossed up to me, I have to go to emotion. And just like when I said about, you know, Marineford and how anxiety laced that Luffy was the whole time he was trying to go get Ace. Seeing the look on Luffy's face alone, just watching each member of his crew get gone. And there's nothing he can do. He's supposed to be the captain. He's supposed to protect his crew. And he's losing them one at a time, and there's nothing he can do about it.
Jinbei had to drag this man out and be like, who do you have? Who do you have left? I'm gonna need you to get it together. Who do you have left? This man started counting all of his crew. He was like, I kept my crew. I'm like, yo, dog, yo.
I respect him. We gotta respect it because Jinbei
and
he black.
That's a Fishman.
Fishman Island, remember black people.
I will get the Jinbei. In fact, for anybody that is listening to this on Spotify or later on, one arc has to go One Piece edition, Water 7, Fishman Island, or Whole Cake Island.
Ooh.
Water 7. Whole Cake Island, I ain't gonna lie. That Whole Cake Island arc was...
Whole Cake Island was fire.
Don't do that. That was an accidental button. Shit.
Dressrosa over Skypiea? Well, Skypiea was not on the list.
Water 7 was the one now thinking about it. Water 7 when
Water 7 is where Luffy and Usopp actually got their fight.
Frankie beat up Usopp and they went inside and turned that motherfucker down to the ground.
It's the Frankie arc.
I mean, when they saw Usopp and Usopp was feeling defeated, and I felt for Usopp right there. He was like, I tried to hold the money to get the Golden Mary. I tried, but I'm just not good enough.
Luffy just like, well, gotta get another boat.
No, he's just not good enough. Whereas, hey, Chopper, how good is he? He just went out cold, but he'll be all right. Leave him there on the side. We got some Frankie brothers to go see real quick. Every time you know Luffy gets serious, it's always a silence moment. He looks at the person and just be like, okay, all
right.
Play my theme music. Every time. He did it with Big Mom and them. He walked right past them, went straight to them. He didn't even acknowledge them. And that was a great scene. But he just walked past them too, looked at them and was just like, damn. You took down my niggas. You good, bro? I tried, Luffy. I tried. I know you did. It's all good. Play it. Every time. Water 7, because we learned about the Golden Mary, but the ending with Golden Mary was on Annie's lobby.
But we also get the Thousand Sunny.
Nobody downplayed Dressrosa. They were all great arcs, and we went into very detail about each and every one of them. But anyway, continue.
Water 7, because that's what we was learning about how the Golden Mary was. We learned that Golden Mary was repairing herself multiple times. The spirit of Golden Mary, which we was shocked as fuck when we... Hold on. That bitch is alive, is a soul. Wait a minute. I mean, I get Brooke, but we didn't see him later. We didn't meet him later. That's saying something to me. Wait a minute. And then when we introduced Bruce, I was like, okay, I'm not shocked no more because the goal had a soul, so whatever. But Water 7, we had the Usopp, we had the boat, we had the backstabbers of the crew learning who they was. They turned into the CP9 undercovers. We learned about Robin's intentions around in that arc. We learned about Nami telling Luffy about Robin. Because that was a good scene too. Because Nami was like, you in there stuck, and they over there taking Nico and Robin. Like,
and
boy.
Speaking of which, we it's also the same arc where we got to figure out how the hell Zoro got upside down in a chimney.
And then at that arc, they was like, we need a boat. I'm not finna vibe out there in that sea. I don't give a damn. We'll swim if we have to. Matter of fact, are y'all gonna get us a boat or not? Then matter of fact, we'll take a boat right now. I'm going out there. We don't care what y'all say. I'm gonna get a boat regardless, and we finna get out there. And it was just like
them suckers ended up getting on the water train. It was a wrap.
Did Zoro and Sanji had that moment that was calculating the fucking waves? They was like, so what's 6 times 3? Zoro was actually being smart for the first time. I said, wait, he know his math? That's not good enough. We need to hit it more force. You right. I was like, are they seriously about to hit a fucking wave?
Allegra, who finally showed up to the podcast, says Fishman Island.
What up? We talk this man. I said they punched the ocean, bro. They punched the most deadliest, highly freaking wave they ever had in the New World, and it's punched the shit like it was nothing in 68 caliber. Then we had Sanji on board. We can't forget about my man Sanji, because Sanji was on board of the train, and he was like, "Oh, Nico Robin on here on board," and then he was just like. You know what, Sanji? Give him hell. And then Zoro, hold on. Are you sure? You think that's the right call move? Well, let me ask you this, Zoro. What would you do? You was on a boat by yourself.
You found out what you found out about Robin and what she's doing, and you on that boat. What would you do?
And he said, well, thank you, Captain. Wildmouth said, I never knew you cared about me. Shut up. They went crazy. Water 7 had a lot of great emotions.
And it was also the introduction of Soggy King.
Yes. Sniper King.
With his own theme song.
Hey, he really did have his own theme song.
And them just sitting over there. And first, isn't that just Usopp over there? Man, look, man, he's embarrassed. Just
let him have it. And Usopp and Luffy them. Oh, Why December was a cool art? But Fishman Island. Can I go to church for Fishman Island real quick, ladies and gentlemen?
Listen,
Can I go to church for Fishman Island?
Go to church. This is our last topic of the night anyway, so go to church. Take your time.
Let me go to church on y'all real quick about Fishman Island. All right. Because Fishman Island
Zoro wouldn't go
had
anywhere.
every right to feel the way how they felt.
yes.
Every right. We talking about people coming down and Celestial Dragon enslaving these Fishman Islands. They had a hero who was on the Celestial Dragon and broke free and broke every other person. And they call him a hero on Fishman Island. But here's the thing about this, I like Fishman Island. They actually had a Martin Luther King and a Malcolm X. They actually displayed that. Because we had over here girls talking about, I had a dream that all y'all can sign these petitions and then we could go up there and see the great broad world and we could be equal as them. Boy, homeboy, like, why the fuck you want to go over there? Do you not see what they can do? Do you not see what they can do? Nah, bro, peace ain't the answer. Violence is the answer over here. Can we not talk about them picking up one of the little girls who was part of Celestial Dragon's slave? And they picked her up on the boat. And she was just doing everything perfectly. She can't cry. She had feel no emotions. She was just like, don't worry. I'm not going to go to sleep. He was like, why are you wiping on the boat? Because I don't want to get kicked off the boat. Because you're going to think I'm trash. I'm like, God damn.
In the chat, they said, it's like, we don't have to tell her.
I said, God damn. Arlong felt the way how he was because he shot his brother, got shot down by them.
Mm-hmm.
In which I looked at Arlong like, I'm not mad at Arlong to really feel the way how he feel. Like, look, what do you expect? He tried to be peace with them, but nobody cared. Now, I know all of them are not bad, but they're at a time where racist was a thing. Bro, it's so bad they can't even donate blood. It's that bad. It's that bad, bro.
Fishman Island was covering some real issues.
Fishman Island was black people.
Well, it isn't the most badass, but it's the sweetest because of her past.
Then we have to learn about, and then we got hints about Joy Boy that went over our head. Because Joy Boy left his ship back there on Fishman Island, which is going to play a big role in his arc. Because it's Joy Boy's ship, who's previously Joy Boy. We're going to figure out about that sooner because, like I said, you're not going to have that. Because they literally said, oh, the return of Joy Boy is coming soon. We got to keep this ship alive because the time is coming. I'm like, what time are they talking about? Hold on. What time are we talking about? Wait a minute.
We didn't know at the time. We didn't know.
What we talking about? What time we talking about? Wait, what? Then Nami had to face her past.
And did.
Nami had to talk to one of the people that tortured her on the ship. Jinbei had to walk to Nami and say, I'm going to be real with you. The reason that Arlong was free was because y'all were free. Do you hate me?
Yeah.
Do you hate me, Nami? Do you hate me because I'm the one that released Arlong? I never knew he was going to act like that. But do you hate me for releasing him? If so, I will Sudoku to myself. I will Sudoku myself right now. If you feel bad any type of way, you have to learn to forgive. To Hibachi and everybody. Because do you know how hard it is to forgive if you was in Nami's shoes? They took her mother, bro. They took her mother.
Well, if you're watching the 4Kids version, they just locked her up in a dungeon.
But they took her mother. Bro. Fishman Island had way too many racial conflict, way too many rules of restriction, way too many laws that can't be on there. They were not allowed to even have new pirates on there. They had Whitebeard flag on there until he went gone, and then Big Mom took over. Then Luffy had to stand on 10 toes and said, nah, this is my island. What you gonna do about it?
I was just about to say, you cannot forget the phone call between Luffy and Big Mom.
This is my island. What you gonna do about it? I'm gonna meet you. Don't you worry. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see you, bitch.
I'm on the way.
I'm gonna see you, bitch.
All that food? Oh yeah, no, I ate that.
That was Luffy. I'm gonna catch you outside, bitch. Like,
Literally.
that was Luffy. Fishman Island had way too many history, way too many criteria. Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, so many, too many relations. They even tried to rebuild the revolution of hating England because my man Orlone had a revolutionary little kid, and he came up, shot Martin Luther King. He shot her. He shot Martin Luther King. He shot the female Martin Luther King, y'all. Fishman Island.
Oh, Myers is in here trying to drive by a hot take and leave.
Whatever, Myers. It ain't even Geek Retreat. You trying to start
Yeah,
something.
we ain't bringing that over
We
here.
ain't even talking about that. I'm not even gonna worry about you right now. But now, Fishman Island had way too many. Whole Cake Island. You know how I feel about that, because that had one of my favorite emotional scenes out of
a whole cake's
all
not
the scenes in
going
history. Yeah, you know how I feel. There's a whole TikTok video of me talking about it on my goddamn page.
Oh, I know.
It's there. You could go on my page right now. Because that scene shows character growth of Luffy. I don't care what none of you people say.
And you guys should follow him if you're not following him, by the way.
When they found out Sanji had went back in the island only for his selfish reasons to make sure his crew was basically trying to pull a Nico Robin, but way fucking opposite.
Mm-hmm.
My man Luffy had to go.
My moderator has just put the poll up, so the poll is right above my head. It's the blue check up there with the timer on it. You guys can vote on this yourselves. Continue, sir.
You're good. Because I'm trying to touch y'all soul with Whole Cake Island on this one.
No, Whole Cake
Island had Cracker Soldier. We had Tank Luffy. Cake Island, we learned about Big Mom power. Life or death. No, that's how she said it. I swear. That's literally how she said it. I'm not over exaggerating. That's literally how she said it. Life or death. Jinbei, one of the realest niggas to ever stand on 10 toes down and was not afraid of Big Mom, said, why I gotta be afraid of the person who's not gonna become the king of the pirates?
Thank you for the lightning, Myers.
Myers putting down the lightning, bruh.
I know. Power Rangers.
Sin City was a
Bro.
And the Roses.
That's Mama T.
Mama Tasha!
Sin City was a
Gotta get the extra from Mama Tasha.
Shout out to Mama. Shout out to Mama Tasha. We love you.
Love you, T.
Love you, Mom. We love you, Mom. Love you, Mama Tasha.
Right here. Always.
Love you. Thank you for paying our bills. Thank you for all of you guys. We love you super much. Cold Cake Island. Like I said, we got Sanji gave Nami a message to let Luffy and them know I'm gonna be all right. Don't worry about me. They go on the island to make sure they're really cool to get Sanji back because we need Sanji. What the fuck? We came in this cruise together. We finna die together. I don't care what you're talking about.
Mama Tasha. Thank you for dropping in.
They was like, we came in together. We gonna die. It's like Bad Boys for life. We ride together. We die together.
Mm-hmm.
Life.
Bad Boys for life. That was Luffy and Sanji moment over there. My man went over there, saw Sanji. Y'all, I cried. I cried like a baby. Y'all thought I cried? Nah. And the reason I cried on this scene, because I was like I relate to that. I relate to that scene super much. Because it was too emotional for me. The scene you actually put in fighting the person that you really wanted to love, but you never not gonna put your hands on them, because you know what you can do. You know you can knock him out one time if you really want to, but you family. I'm not gonna move. I'm not gonna put my hands on you, bro. If you want me to go, you're gonna have to offer me. Seriously. Woo. Sanji put the Giambo and then Nami on the sideline screaming, Sanji, please go. We will leave. We will leave, Sanji. Please, we'll leave. Hit him so hard, that man head cracked. Had an X-ray Mortal Kombat head crack. I'm not over-exaggerating.
That water can go.
Then Luffy put out that speech. He said, Bullshit. If you think I'm the one that's hurt, you're the one that's hurt. And that man Sanji was crying in the car.
Crying.
I was crying with them too. My man said, I'm gonna stand right here. I'm gonna let arrows fly. I don't care who comes after me. They can send tanks, soldiers cracking. I'm not eating another food because I'm gonna starve to death. I'm not eating what you cook. Because without you, Kyle isn't going to eat.
I cannot be king of the pirates.
Without you, Sanji. Without you. I can't do this without you.
Like I said, pissed Nami off. Nami slapped him, and she was not letting that go for a minute. Even when he came back, he could see it on Nami. Like, yes, I ain't Luffy. I ain't just finna just forgive you like that.
I wouldn't either. But god dang, that
scene. When I said that shot me, this is the first time we heard Luffy say, I will not be king of the pirates without you. Because every time we fight somebody, he'd be like, I'm going to be king of the pirates.
I'm going to be the king of the pirates.
But with his crewmates? And he have to let them know for real, I can't be king of the pirates without you, bro. So I'm going to say right here. My man came in with
the rain. 75% said water 7.
He came out with mud in this thing. All that shit. And Luffy ate it like it was just regular. It was mushed up. Terrible. He still ate it.
And said it was his best meal
ever. But you know what's crazy?
Adam said we have the same song. It's reminiscent of it's reminiscent of Sanji's mom. No, she ate that nasty. Talking about it's delicious. No, bring it to me. Bring it. It's so good.
I feel so much better already.
Yeah.
Then you really want me to go deeper into this shit? We got to the part that we saw Luffy face. We got Snake Man. We got Snake Man Luffy.
Katakuri.
Katakuri fight. That man said, I never landed on my back and I never will. Oh. You won't, you really? Say. Okay. Matter of fact, y'all go through the mirror.
Y'all go without me. Bam!
It's going to be me and you. Me and you. I ain't going nowhere.
I figure way out later.
But even though he did, he took his sister out to relax 10 minutes, but he came back. Okay, I have my 10 minutes back. You ate your donuts. Hey, come outside. What the fuck is wrong with your face? Bro.
Donuts. The man sung a song about freaking donuts.
My man respect Luffy so much when his sister, when he realized what his sister did to him, he stabbed his own self and was like, we gonna be on equal ground, bro. Nah. Because I'm gonna fight you like a man.
It was a respect at this point. It's like, man, look, I respect this fight. I respect you. We're gonna find out who's gonna win the old-fashioned way.
My man was facing a mirror of himself, but just Mushi.
Before he fell, tell me, you gonna take out my mom?
Hell yeah, I'm gonna take out your mom. Everybody else too, because I'm gonna be king of the pirates.
Right then.
Just fail. But when I look at that fight, I was like, Luffy truly really didn't win that fight like that though. Because that fight was not more about strength. That was more about stamina. Like, give up.
Future vision, which Luffy started learning as it went on.
It was more about submission, more than knocking somebody out. That was a submission fight. You give up, because I'm not giving up. I'm going to come back every single time. Every time. Then they had to leave and try to get back, and then Jinbei pulled one of the greatest speeches on there. Why should I be afraid of somebody who's not going to be the king of the pirates?
Like, if you're not afraid of her ability, it ain't going to work.
I ain't got to do nothing to you, bro. Like, what you mean? I resign. Thank you. And then Big Mom got mad, was like, well, if I can't have you, no one can.
I mean, like, but you got to think about that, though. Like, Jinbei wouldn't shut up about Luffy.
What?
Like, his crew, he sits in there like, man, why don't you just go join them, bro? You talk about him every day.
Yeah, go ahead,
Like,
bro.
what I do? It's like,
and then as soon as they leave, and he was just like, Luffy, I can't leave my crew behind. I gotta. Well, Jinbei, don't die. That's an order from your captain.
I'm your captain now. Remember that. You work for me. You better come back.
Like, don't die. Bring your ass back here, bro. Whole Cake Island was a great art. It was super. It had great emotion. And then we learned Sanji just wanted some love, and then he found out Puddin was just not the one.
And to think, like, first she pretended to like him, then she really started to like him, but she still got that evil side. She's psycho.
Bro, do you saw how crazy, bro? Y'all saw how funky she was talking to Sanji with the other two people?
She's psycho. Like, one minute she'll just start going.
That man was outside her window listening to this conversation.
Bro, imagine just being out there and then you just got your lighter and just being Sanji.
In the rain, dog. That man was hurt.
And they're making fun of him. Talking about, you should have seen the look on his face.
I was like, oh my gosh. And then Sanji was just crying. He was just like, I just want some love, bro. I've been on an island with men for 2 years, bro. I just want some love, bro. Is that hard out here for a pimp?
Not to mention her taking part of his memories.
Pudding's a little too unstable to.
And that got me. I was
that burned me up.
Found the person who actually likes him, and she takes the memory away from him. Sanji can't take a break.
I mean, it was for his own good. Like, she was actually trying to do the right thing there that time.
She was just like, I can't have you remember me and what happened, everything around here. So just go on with your life. Don't remember me. Don't remember about my third eye. But let's get back to the question at hand. Since I went through all three of the articulation of every pinpoint, one gotta go for your boy. Water 7, Fishman Island, OK Island. Fishman Island not leaving.
Water 7 can go.
Fishman Island not leaving.
You actually gave her answer. She jumped in. Water 7's out.
OK Island. Water. Oh shit though. Water 7, but hold on though.
I just want to make sure because she kind of skimmed through it. Guys, Jenna said Water 7.
I said Water 7.
Because Water 7, hold on, bro. I love my gold. Hold on, Jenna, because I love my Golden Mary. Hold on.
That's okay. I
love my Golden Mary.
I love
Golden Mary.
But they didn't put Golden Mary to rest until Eni's lobby.
Right. I don't care what anybody says. So many people, y'all could come after me. Because I was with Usopp, dog. I'm not.
Because when Usopp fought Luffy, and then Zoro had to tell him, "You bet not cry," because that's part of being the captain. I know it hurts.
But you gotta do what you gotta do and respect.
You have to tell her, why would you challenge me knowing you ain't gonna win? You know you wasn't ever gonna win this fight.
But
he knows Luffy. So he had Luffy there for like a second because he caught Luffy off guard. But after that, it's like, all right, enough of this.
Also, respect to Usopp for still standing on what he believed in. He was like, I'm not, listen, you my captain. Regardless, but like the Golden Mary though, I'm not sure it was a gift from Kaya, but like they went through so much with the Golden Mary up until that point to just.
You also know how he feels about Kaya too. You know how he feels.
Right, I'm about to say, hold on. Usopp had a validation reason to feel how he wanted to feel in that, and I understand.
That was a gift from his girl,
and he tried so much to keep that boat alive, so much, but until they found out what. Basically, you got to basically destroy the whole ship just to fix that part, and there ain't no point.
Let's talk about what it is at the end of the day. We always talk about how One Piece did such a good job with character development that it made you feel for the destruction of a boat, for the funeral of a boat. Well, what is it that made you care about that boat so much? Usopp. It was his love and how much he cared for that boat. It was him that was standing 10 toes on business about how he felt about that boat and how he wasn't trying to give up that boat and talk about what that boat meant to him. Without all
that Water 7 do hit. And then, like I said, then Frankie jumped. They ran in and got in. And them boys deserve to get their ass whooped. Every bit of it. Every second. Like, damn, Water 7 Whole Cake Island, them two is going to be hard to pick. Because them two.
Kiba could beat Usopp. Are we talking about Kiba from Naruto?
Oh, God.
Because Kiba couldn't beat me. But anyway, go ahead.
These two, Water 7 and Whole Cake Island, are just too good, though. Like, them two. And Water 7 is just the beginning before we got to the end.
Yeah.
Because Enies Lobby wrapped it up and it hit home. But Water 7 was like, nah, but before we hit home, let me show you how we got there before, though. Usopp out there bullshit. And then we got Garp coming in telling it about Luffy fucking dad and him. Nah, bro. Hold on, bro.
Yes, I do.
But Whole Cake Island got my favorite scene, bro, because Luffy showed character development, man.
That's my favorite post time skip arc. I'm not. And then Richmond Island, nah.
Again, she's not saying, as we always say, we're not saying we hate any of those arcs, but one just has to be picked. That's why she picked Water 7.
Right.
Richmond Island was just Black History Month. I can't let go of that. That's Black History Month. It was just February 1st, Black History Month. You want me to let go Fishman Island? No, I can't. Water 7 Whole Cake. Ooh, this is difficult.
There's Whole Cake or Water 7 with him. We learned that.
Shit.
I love that for you. I'm not the only one struggling anymore.
She's like, good.
Okay.
Got his hands up, guys.
Respectfully. I hate to do this. I swear to God, I hate to do this because it's going to make me mad, bro. It's going to make me so mad.
Do it, though.
Water 7 has to go, bro. Oh my God, I can't believe I just said that.
For everybody that's listening, we are now 2 for 2 on Water 7.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I just said that. Fuck! I feel like
me with the very first question. Y'all setting up Chopper the way that y'all did.
Nah, this one, bro. I feel like it's a mistake.
Fifth Raikage, yes, he did just say Water 7.
Bro, I'm sorry. Bro, Kage, look at my brother. Listen to me. My brother who jumps into multiverse.
He's gonna hear me out now.
Kage, my brother who jumps to multiverse. Listen to me. I know. Just listen to me real quick. Listen to me before you make. Listen. Yes, but no. Listen. Kage, listen to me for a minute. Look at my wall. Okay.
He's got the ear up.
Because I just want to let you know I'm a huge One Piece fan. I'm deep into this, okay? The reason it's hard for me to let go Whole Cake Island because that was the time that Luffy had character development that showed that he cannot be king of the pirates without anybody in his crew. That was one of the things that we actually saw him. Sanji had a love thing that we actually had an arc about Sanji's life, about the fucking Vince Smoke 7, about him not with his mother and shit like that. It was just too much desperate time and shit, and especially with Big Mom and Jinbei moment because we cannot act like that was a great iconic moment. Water 7, it was really good. But the Enies Lobby was the one that they hit home for me because Water 7 was just the build-up. It wasn't a home run.
But Enies Lobby took the one that took it all home.
Yeah,
Enies Lobby was the one. I'm bringing it home. Enies Lobby. Water 7 was like, God damn, so much shit happened here. But Whole Cake Island had a lot of shit happen too.
I see. Okay. So
Water 7, like I said, I can't believe I'm saying this, but Water 7 can go.
So yes, Jenna said Water 7 can go. My nephew Vocal said Water 7 can go.
Hardest thing I ever did in my life.
I am also saying Water 7 can go.
Welcome to the club.
Please tell me why you. Tell me why you.
Fishman Island and Whole Cake Island had the benefit of having all their stuff from beginning to end be all a part of one arc.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, you can't have Water 7 without Enies Lobby.
And you can't have Enies Lobby without Water 7.
If they were together as one arc, it would be the perfect arc.
Oh man.
Literally.
Not.
Yes.
So, for that reason, not that it's a bad arc, because we like all of these arcs, but for that, Water 7 has to go because it's not complete compared to the other two.
Hey, I think we just made Kage mad, bro. Well, welcome to the One Piece. Welcome to the podcast. It's real.
He said, I respect the decision
Well,
because I
welcome to the
typically
podcast.
always tie. See, he always puts Water 7 and Enies Lobby together, but they're not together. So he says he understands.
He's all right. I'm gonna cool off. Wait, what was your? Wait, did he say his answer? I didn't see Kage's answer. Did he say his answer?
I don't think he was giving an answer. He was just upset about what we had going on.
So wait, so what would be your answer since you ran up on us, the press? Because look here, because Mr. Teleportation World here and there, you need to tell me your answer since you ran up on us. I need to know your answer. Run up on us about that, but that was one of the hardest things I did though. Out of all the arcs, that one was the hardest one.
Oh, he said he'd get rid of Fishman Island.
Fishman Island. Black History Month?
Black History Month, fam?
All right. Where's my button? Where?
That's crazy.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? I don't feel like you standing
The
on
Black
business.
History
Nigga. I don't feel like you standing on business. Nigga. Got him. We fucking got him.
So Jenna, how you feeling?
It was good. It was good. I am still feeling the type of way that I had to get rid of my baby boy in the beginning, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
That's a glowing review of being a guest on our podcast, isn't it? It was alright.
It was good.
I know it don't sound like she's coming back on anytime soon, doesn't it?
I know. I'm gonna be back because I need better defensive skills.
She said better defensive skills. I'm just saying, welcome. Hey, this is the podcast. We get real over here, okay? We get real over here.